was a that was a strange transition. I don't know what happened there. Welcome everybody to the stream. Hopefully, yep, chat box does appear to be working. Let me make that a little bit bigger real quick. I did this in the other scene a while back, but I haven't used this in a while. Hello, Hoi Hoi, Tomas, Jose, Pika, Zamimi, Aaron. Who else we got here? Mono, Hydra, Kana. Hello, I'm just gonna hop on between classes. Fair enough. I mean, I know it is midday for everyone, so I'm not expecting like a ton of people to be here. There, Para, I'm talking in chat. Are you happy? No, I was just asking why you were commenting things on the other video. There's a live chat for it. Let me turn on my Pikmin music that I have prepared for this. Let me also turn on desktop audio. That might help. Let me know if I need to turn it up or down or anything, because I actually don't know. I don't know what it sounds like to you guys. 78 till 1K Pog? I guess it is 78. No, it's 88. It's 88. I was gonna say that math seems wrong, and I'm not sure why. It's because it is. Thank you all for 11 likes already. I just don't want to chat with y'all easy. Oof. Don't interrupt my convo with Jose. I'll let you guys talk. Hello, Spam and Yeet Animations. Welcome to the stream. I'm on fall break. Well, this is perfect timing for you, isn't it? Okay, hang on. I need to turn it down for me. Wait, I can just do this. Oh, heck yeah. There we go. Okay. I wasn't sure if the button on my headphones would actually work. In that case, let me turn it up a little bit for you guys, maybe. You can drink. Can I drink essential oils now? No, it doesn't sound like a good idea. Anyway, the actual thing happens in like 10 minutes, so we've got some time. You know, we can just talk a little bit. So, I'm really excited for the. I'm hoping that the Pikmin segment's gonna be first. So, if it is, I'll probably just watch that, unless you guys really want me to see the Hyrule Warriors thing. I really just have not been paying attention to the Hyrule Warriors stuff going on, and I'm not that interested in it. But if you guys want to watch me react to it, I'd be fine to keep doing that. Hello, Spookalord and Davey and Bagel. Welcome to the stream, everybody. But I'm really excited for the Pikmin part. I want to. So it's listed as a Pikmin 3 Deluxe deep dive. I don't know what all they're gonna show. Purra's back. Are you talking in Hyrule Warriors? Because again, haven't been paying attention at all. I have seen like the young and old Sheikah. I thought that was for Breath of the Wild 2 though. Is that for Hyrule Warriors that all that stuff's been happening? Because yeah, I don't know. I knew the game was happening, but I haven't. It's not something that I would probably get anyway. Like, Hyrule Warriors, I've only played Definitive Edition, and it was really fun. But I don't know if I would play it. Like, I don't know if I'd play Hyrule Warriors. We're gonna stream Red Blob and Starcam. Honestly, I wasn't interested in Age of Calamity, but now I'm very excited for it. I'm kind of still in the first part. Hello, Pergy Gaming. Yes, Pikmin is first. Why are people drinking essential oils? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's been happening. It's been a thing for like a week now. People have just been saying that in the chat. Yes, it's for Hyrule Warriors, not Breath of the Wild 2. Okay. I didn't know. Yeah, Impa was a character. Honestly, for a Hyrule Warriors type game, I kind of prefer Impa's design from Definitive Edition or like the original. I think that one is like looks better for a fighting game. I don't know what your question was. Watch him just casually say Pikmin 4 has been in the works for a while and leave it at that. Just like they left it off in 2015 for us. Yeah, we'll just, 2020 is not bad enough as it is. Let's also have another false hope for Pikmin 4. Para, how would you feel about me being a therapist? For what? Hello, welcome to stream, Crispy, because they're delicious, Parrot. No, they're not. You shouldn't do that. You should not drink essential oils. I almost forgot to put you in the animation sketch hand. I was like, oh yeah, Parrot2 Gaming. Of course. Yeah, I mean, how could you possibly forget about this? Or how could you possibly forget about me? If anyone so much as utters the word Pikmin 4, I'm gonna lose it. Same. They're not gonna mention it though. Because like, I legitimately think this is the best we're gonna get for a while. Especially on this console. Like, I feel like there's a chance. If this game does really well, which I think it has a good chance to, I think this is where Pikmin's gonna finally be able to reach a lot of people that it's never been able to. Because like, most of the games have gotten like 1 million sales each, which is good in its own right. but Pikmin isn't one of like the main. How do I say it? Like one of the. It's not one of like Nintendo's main franchises. It'd be great if it was, and I really hope this game does well. Especially just to give, because Nintendo needs a financial reason to make Pikmin 4. Let's just say it how it is. Para, I don't feel like doing reaction videos. Para now. Listen, I just put out on the Discord server this morning, I'm like, hey, so I'm gonna be watching the Treehouse no matter what, because it's Pikmin. Am I gonna really miss Pikmin? And so I was like, hey, do you guys wanna watch it on stream with me? And it was a resounding yes from everyone in the general chat. So I'm just like, okay, well, guess I'm doing this now. Ironically enough, I've been working on a Pikmin video all morning. I'm still in the scripting process for it, but I'll be recording it later this, well, like the footage is already recorded. It's gonna be another like challenge video type thing, like I did for the Pikmin 3, but I won't switch captains. I can't wait. I'm so excited for this. Hello, Julian, Almond Guy. I think there were some other people that came in while I was monologuing. Hello, Galactic Artist. Welcome to the stream, everybody. No, don't combine essential oil and fried chicken. What is wrong with you? Don't do that. That sounds awful. I'm legitimately shocked at how many people are here, by the way. I really am. This doesn't even start for 8 more minutes. 2 games we're never getting, but everyone wants. Pikmin 4 and Galaxy 3, I think was the other one you said. Honestly, I'd be cool with a Galaxy 3, but like, I'd like to see them keep innovating. What's with the clown music? It's the intro music to Pikmin 1. The chat's already slowly descending into madness, and I love it. Oh, same. This is classic. What is this? Oh yeah, this is one of the Hey Pikmin ones, right? Yeah, it's the Hey Pikmin song. I don't know if you guys remember, we listened to this playlist of Pikmin songs back when we did one of the Minecraft streams. I just pulled that one back up. Para made Minecraft build and post on Games Check. Let me check it out real quick. Dude, that looks amazing. I also like the super smelter in the back. That looks really good though. I like it. Pikmin doing sexy pose. Pikmin do be doing sexy pose though. I have to go at 10:30 for my Zoom class, so I'm hanging out here. All right, fair enough. Yeah, as I said earlier in the stream, I didn't really expect that many people to be here. Probably gonna be switching between this and editing for a bit, so I'll be in and out to watch the hype. Understandable. What if mods were chavs? Are you trying to say chads? Because, I mean, let's be honest, they are. But, you know. I don't know what a chav is. Thank you all for 16 likes as well. Link about to kill Sexy Picky. Yo, can we Photoshop, like, isolate Link from this image and just rotate him horizontally to be facing the Pikmin? Can we just do this? Who uses Zoom anymore? Actual question. I think people use a combination of Zoom and Microsoft Teams. Like, I know for a lot of my online classes used Microsoft Teams instead of Zoom because it's a little more secure. Draw me like one of your French Pikmin. Yeah, I love the Pikmin though. They look so good in 3, and like this is gonna be a graphical upgrade to 3 as well. I hope. I hope they've improved the graphics some. It's funny. So Matt and I were actually playing Pikmin like a couple months ago, and when we turned on the game, now he's like, oh yeah, this game looks so much worse than I remember it. Legitimately his first reaction. Parachi, don't forget about Google Classrooms. I've never used Google Classrooms, so of course I would forget about it. Who's drawing Sexy Pick Boy? Is it Yellow Pick Boy? I feel like Wing Pick Boy would have the best time painting. I mean, imagine being able to fly while you're painting. Like, imagine how easy, like, murals would be. They should make some... No, they... Stop. No. I saw, like, Pikmin idea. Must read. Oh, crap. It's more essential oils. That's what I want. Essential oil Pikmin. Beautiful. I will draw a sexy Pikmin eating essential oil chicken. Yeah, I don't know why I try to not have cursed streams around here. Do you like the Shiro reboot? I don't know what you're talking about, actually. You might enlighten me. It says that Pikmin has an Olimar DLC in the game. I don't think it's actually DLC. It's just an extra, like it's an added mode to this game. And you get all the DLC from Pikmin 3 built into the game, which is gonna be really good. I hope a long-legged Pikmin will be in Pikmin 4. See, that's an actual idea. It's cursed. It's very cursed, but it's an idea. Like, you can do something with it gameplay-wise. What would Essential Oil Pikmin do gameplay-wise? Like, they're equally cursed. But one could do something. One could be fun to play with. How long until someone draws para like that Pikmin? I'm shocked it has... I mean... Technically, Noah drew in a Hago Inkling at one point. Pikmin more like Thickman. You have to be careful with that because we're in the Splatoon community. Everyone's gonna think you're referring to Squidman when you say that. Long-necked Pikmin would be better. Agreed. We need some Pikmin with some really big necks. Gotta go eat. Alright, see me to get back, Jose. Para, give me food? I don't know why you think I have food. On Netflix, there's a show called She-Ra, and I personally love it. It was a show from the 80s, but the reboot is amazing. Oh, I've never seen it. Aren't they canonically 14? Yeah. Yeah, they are. Canonically, all playable Inklings are 14. What about flat Pikmin? Paper Mario Pikmin crossover. Let's do this. I'll give you some of my delicious essential oil lasagna. This is a stream. This is a stream. I'm in the middle of school and am gone. Nice. Read my last message. I saw it. Trust me. How about wide Pikmin? I love how it's like, I mean, maybe wide Pikmin just couldn't go to certain places. Like they're like 2 feet wide and can't go through. Well, cause like you have the little like holes in trees sometimes. They just can't fit. They just get disbanded whenever you try to go through them. How about drug Pikmin where you get your enemies high? That's just white Pikmin though. When white Pikmin got eaten, they just poisoned the enemy. Guys, how about keyboard spam Pikmin? That is true. No, purple Pikmin are Thickmin. That's a fair point. I didn't think about that. But yeah, Thickmin already exist. Oh god, what's your mod doing? I never know. I never know what any of my chat's doing. Alright? Like, do you think the thing that's happening with the mod's cursed? You haven't seen cursed. Alright, we got like 1 minute. Right? Yeah. It doesn't actually say how long. Wait. No, I think it is actually. I think they've gone live. It's just with this screen. We should all know I'm dying. How about Squidman as a Pikmin? I agree. Squidman's never played Pikmin though. So like, yeah, it'd be funny, but he's never played it. Oh, here we go. Oh, never mind. Starting soon. I thought there was gonna be like pre-stream music or something. I didn't think it would just be silent. Well, we're here now. How about Gun Pikmin? And for his neutral special. What? All the Pikmin are naked. What are you on about? Clam down, boys. Clam down, everybody. It's starting.
Hi everyone, I'm JC from the Nintendo Treehouse.
Wow, that's
and
quiet.
This is Nintendo Treehouse Live. Nintendo Treehouse Live is a way for us to give folks a sneak peek of some of the games and projects we're working on. In this case, we have...
How does this sound for you guys? Let me know. Let me know.
Later in the program, we're going to give you a look at Hyrule Warriors 8.
That whisper, though.
I do want to give you a look.
No, I'm not doing ASMR.
Very, very near and dear to us in the Treehouse, which is Pikmin 3 Deluxe. And who better to show us through a Pikmin game than my man?
Hello, Jibby. No, it just started.
So Corey and I are going to take you through a little bit of the main adventure story mode. If you
Is the audio?
Things along the way.
Hold on.
Corey,
Oh, I know why it's off.
It is my pleasure to talk. Anything.
You'll have to
related.
give me a sec to
As you
fix it.
mentioned,
I forgot to
JC, we
change
are showing
this.
Pikmin 3 Deluxe
There's
today.
delay on
Right now we're in story
everything.
mode, probably about 5 minutes into the story. Past
Okay,
the
it should be fixed
introduction,
now. Sorry
tutorial,
about that.
cutscenes,
Sorry about
etc.
that.
And I am controlling one of the explorers named
Is it
Elf
low?
here. Generally, what the story is
How's
is
that?
3
Can you guys
Elf
hear it
and
now?
2 explorer companions. Of
I mean,
his,
they're just explaining the
crash land
story
on
at the
this alien
moment,
planet
so.
and find themselves in need.
Okay, I
of,
don't understand the
kind
hint
of,
system.
Getting back
Like, I
together
really
again,
don't.
finding
I don't
the other
understand.
explorers, but also finding food for their planet. And they meet these Pikmin creatures on the planet, which are adorable plant-like creatures we can see here.
What do you mean now it's
that
no
are very
longer
curious.
fine?
They're very loyal, and you'll be using them.
Well, if
throughout,
I was
your
too loud, I
adventure.
can't.
So I just
I turned
called
up
a
the-
few
just
red Pikmin
turn-
out of the base here.
Turn your audio
and
down.
You notice I'm skipping a few of the.
I can't tell what it is,
kind of,
chat.
prompts.
I
I'm gonna
can't
be
tell
doing
what the
that a little
audio
bit
is.
throughout this, just in order to keep the flow going, as well as not just
Gameplay seems the same. Yeah, pretty
for
much.
everyone as well.
I'm not
So,
surprised.
um,
It does look
but
like
as I
they're
move
currently
my left
using.
stick around, you're able to see that I control my explorer, and the left stick also controls this red cursor as well. So if I'm all
Wait.
the way out of range, it
The
also
left stick
moves the
controls the
explorer.
cursor?
If I
Why?
push the A button where the cursor is located, you'll toss a Pikmin
Wait,
to that location.
so it's all on the same
And
button.
if
Movement
you
and.
toss a Pikmin near something like this flower
Why?
pellet over here.
Oh,
You'll
he
see
pressed
that the
something to
Pikmin
do like a little
automatically
lock on it,
starts to
sounds
carry it
like.
back to his
I heard the
base,
sound
which is
effect
called an
anyway.
Onion.
Can
And
you
we're
do
gonna
stream
see
highlights
some
based on my
sprouts
Pikmin
pop out of
ideas?
the top
Probably not.
there, and then go into the ground, which is the way Pikmin propagate.
Hello, just so you know,
if
someone's
wanna get more
impersonating you
Pikmin
in
on
the
your
server.
squad,
Not
you just want to
surprised.
bring things back to their base, and then pluck the new Pikmin out of the ground.
Okay, they're literally just
I've
explaining
been
how
using
this
the
works.
control stick
Yeah,
to
it's
control
yeah,
thus
it's GameCube
far,
controls,
the
but
cursor.
it's like
What I'm gonna
it's
do now
GameCube
briefly is
controls
just pause
without the
game
C
and
stick.
switch over to
That's a lot
motion
of
control,
things.
to control
Oh!
the cursor, just because that's a personal preference.
Here
of
we
mine
go.
that,
Okay, this is what I
sort of
wanted
like
to
a lot
see.
more,
This
on
is
the
what I
Wii
wanted
U,
to see.
but
I
it
know
is
it's only with
totally
Joy-Cons,
optional for player
but
preference
this
on
is
how
what
to
I wanted to
control the
see.
pointer. So that red pointer where you see 23.
Because yeah, there
is
is
now
the
being
option
controlled
of
with just a
gyro
little bit of
controls.
motion now.
This is what I wanted. This is literally everything I
Story-wise,
asked for from
we are
this
trying
game.
to reunite with our fellow
I
explorer.
love that they
Brittany.
didn't even
And
like
if I
make a
pause
version of the game where
using the
time
minus
doesn't
button, you can
pass.
see that there's sort of a radar being pulsating over here across the water. So
Why
it
can
looks
you
like
see
I
the
need
whole
to
map?
somehow cross the
Why
water
can you
to
see
reach
the whole
Brittany.
map at once?
But if I try to take the direct approach and just go through the water, we're finding out that the game tells us that red Pikmin are not able to go into the water. Water is lethal to them. So fortunately, I can use my whistle with the B button and whistle all of my Pikmin back to land. So
Get this
because
man
the
some
Pikmin
Pikmin
are
knowledge.
so
You don't
helpful
walk into the
throughout my
water.
adventures, you really do
Oh
feel
my
bad
God, that
when
was
you don't want to,
amazing.
lose even one. But
Yeah.
there's a little creature over here that
Just
wants
said
to lunch
let
too.
there
So
be
Yeah, look
death.
hungry.
yeah, these yellow.
Oh, I don't
yellow
think they meant
things
to pick
you'll
that
come
up.
across Are memos,
Oh, maybe
which
they
can
did
often give
actually.
you a brief hint
Can't
on
tell.
how to go about your adventure here. So it recommends.
Oh, God, this hurts to watch, man.
Creature, which if I toss a couple.
I wonder
more,
if there's a way to like
we'll
reset the
be able to
camera,
carry that
or
creature
not
back
reset the camera, like
to
reset
the
where your
base to get
pointer
more
is.
Pikmin and
Like what's the button for that?
actually tossed some Pikmin on this. These
Also,
bridge
are they using a
tiles as
different
well,
font?
Because what we're able to see is even though I can't
For
cross
like the
the
HUD.
water yet, if I
Like in the
collect
bottom
enough
right, is that a
bridge
different
tiles with my
font?
Pikmin,
Build
I'll be
the
able to
new
build this
rescue
bridge, so
helicopter. A Pikmin
while
has
they are
fallen into the
bringing
river in
those tiles
Lego
to
City.
The bridge, I can see that there's a few more bridge pieces across. This
Yeah, you can
wall,
just throw
but I
them
need to
all
break
in the
down that
water.
wall,
You can
so
do that,
If I
Kata.
toss a couple Pikmin at the wall, they'll start breaking.
Okay,
it
I want to
down,
see how
but
charging
they'll go pretty
works.
slowly. So if I want to speed up the process, we throw more Pikmin at the.
Can you speed up the process of
job.
throwing, please, and show us how that works?
Meanwhile, we still have our Pikmin collecting these tiles.
Why is it lagging?
Looks like my Pikmin also brought back that carcass from the small little creature, so we were able
Yeah,
to
that's
get
what
even
you
more
told
Pikmin.
it.
And we'll throw these new Pikmin.
Hello,
at the
Luca,
wall
welcome to
make
the
it go
stream.
even faster.
How about Pikmin dressed like Mario and Sonic at the same time? Pikmin,
You
Mario,
know,
and
this
so
whole thing about Pikmin, I do want to talk a bit more about that because I think it's really interesting.
Sorry.
You know, these Pikmin, you think about it, right? You pluck them out of the ground. And these big eyes, they're still trying to figure out the world, and they're kind of relying on.
Are we getting
philosophical?
philosophical?
As you can tell, all these Pikmin have like a single focus when you tell them what to do.
Don't make
And
me attached
from
to the
their
Pikmin when
perspective,
they
it's like, okay,
inevitably
well, I
die
should
when you
follow this
walk them all into the water. Don't
thing, this
act
living
like
thing is
you
telling you what to do,
like
right?
care about the
But at the
Pikmin's
same
well-being.
time,
You,
you know,
like
it's kind
cut
of
back
curious
to
about
like
you.
2
Open eyes,
seconds
full of wonder,
earlier
you know?
when you
It's-
just
it's kind of relying on you. to
beeline
help
them straight into the water.
it, right?
Straight into
And
the
so
water.
I feel
Put
I
that
feel
up
kinda
on
bad
screen.
'cause,
I'm
you
not
know,
even making
at times
highlights of
you
this
may encounter
probably,
enemies
but put it
and
on
may,
screen.
what's the word?
Why are you saying
die.
Volvo Chew Gaming? What is the
And,
significance?
that sound is absolutely heartrending, and I do not.
The fact
wish
they
that on
called it a
anyone.
carcass makes it so much
However,
more cursed. The
if you
Pikmin
put
are carrying
Pikmin
the
in a
dead
bad situation,
creature's
it's
carcass
kind
to
of
melt
your
it
fault.
down
It's
for
not
ship
theirs.
fuel.
So take care of your Pikmin. That's the story.
That's right. And
All
I
right,
had to
you
go
heard
back
it,
and
chat.
collect them.
Take
As you
care of your
mentioned, they were
Pikmin.
single-minded. So once they're done with the task, they kind of just wait for their next order. So you're
I will say,
constantly
it
needing to
doesn't
whistle
look
to get
like
their
gra-
attention
okay.
whenever they complete their task.
This is a question I've had.
And
What is up
we're
with the
coming up
walls?
against our
Because the
second
walls
creature of
have
the
like
game
the
here,
little
which is a
white
larger
stripes on
version,
them. Those weren't in the
of
last
that
game.
Bulborb we saw, that creature.
Like, why are they there? What is it gonna
As I
do?
creep around here before waking
No,
them up,
don't.
I did wanna
Don't.
point out
Volvo
another
Chew
one of the
Gaming
fun
isn't
features
even
of the
funny.
game, which is
Paris
the
scared of
in-game
letting
camera.
Sammy the
Anytime
Pikmin
you
die
can
in the
push
water, like
this
Mr.
button,
Tutorial
pause,
Man.
and kind of just see the world from your explorer's eyes, which is that pint-sized
Oh, this looks
view.
different
So
actually.
we
Well,
thought,
it looks
this
smoother
could
because
be
you're
just
not
looking
holding
at
the
neighbors
gamepad, I
next door.
guess.
Hey, buddy. But it's a fun way to
Wait.
take pictures.
Oh, I think
on
he.
your
I think he
journey,
separately took a capture.
as well as almost
I was
feel
gonna say
like
if
you're
it
kind of in this
automatically.
winter
Oh
safari.
yes, charging, please.
While this enemy is sleeping, instead of tossing my Pikmin one at a time, I'm going to use a different feature which is called Charge, which if you lock on and press the X button, will send them all of your Pikmin in your squad
Ew!
at the creature or object at
Ew!
once.
Ew,
And that
why do
can
you
be
just press a
very
button?
useful if you've got a large squad you're wanting to
Was
go
that the
to
tennis
take an
sound
order all
effect?
at
I
one
don't know what you're
time.
talking about.
You can use that on the
Oh wait, no.
walls as
Targeting.
well,
He
for
has been
example.
targeting. It just doesn't
And
zoom
you
in.
mentioned that you just used that feature a couple times. I do wanna
Targeting
point
is
that out,
so
'cause I
much more
really, really
subtle
like
this
feature,
time.
which is the
What?
Lock-on feature.
Okay,
If
so
you're
you have to
familiar with
lock
Pikmin
on
games,
and then
you'll
charge.
kind
still.
of remember that there was no lock-on feature. You had to kind of manually aim, kind of do it. But by tapping the ZR button a couple times, you can cycle through targetable items on the screen. And so it can make kind of tossing and moving your explorer a lot
Okay,
faster just
no,
by
that's
kind of
actually better. That's
swapping-
about that's
hot-swapping
actually an
between different,
improvement.
lock-on
Because in the
features.
last
So
game
I
you
really dig
targeted
that.
and then
Yeah, and I think the
untargeted,
cycling thing
and
is
then
a
you had to
different,
retarget something else if you
objects
want
and
to.
enemies. is
Well, what you
the thing
can actually
that
do
really
now is
helps
just
me
press the
when there
button
are
more and cycle
multiple,
through. That's nice.
objects
Okay,
in
I'm
the
actually a
type
fan of
space.
that.
So
I'm good with that.
we're coming across Brittany. We're
Good
getting a
change,
little bit
good
closer
change.
to her. We are seeing.
No,
that
I'm not
fortunately
gonna
she's
shave my
okay.
beard.
The crash landing.
By the
just,
way, there's a
you know,
12-second
maybe take a
delay.
little bit of a
It
nap and
happens.
She needs to be rescued now. She's kind of
Brittany is
trapped in here.
dead. Dun 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 dun. What if I mash up the Pikmin and mix the Pikmin juice with essential
Yeah,
oils?
the explorers do speak a different language, so fortunately, we as the players can see the the subtitles there.
Don't even know.
Very cute.
Very cute.
All right, so Brittany noticed that
Wait,
there was some
who's the
fruit
who's
nearby,
the one
which we
YouTuber
will
whose
see
like
just as we
favorite
round the
character in this
corner.
game is
A
Brittany?
strawberry, which looks
I
much
don't remember-
larger in
was
this
it-
world to us because
Crap,
we
what
as
is his
the
name?
explorer and the Pikmin are so tiny.
I
And
actually don't know.
because
I have no
my
idea.
explorer cannot
Tara,
jump,
give me
the
motivation to
only
draw
way
you
to reach
dying
this
because of
item is actually
Pikmin
by
drowning.
tossing
Sounds like a
Pikmin
motivation
into the
enough for
strawberry.
me.
So you see that number 3 on the bottom.
Ant
that
dude.
indicates
Ant
that
dude.
the,
Yes, I'm
minimum
almost
number of
positive
Pikmin
that's the person
required
I'm
to move the
thinking of.
object is 3, but you can throw a few more
I
if
remember
you
that
want the
strawberry.
object
That's
to
the
move a
part I
little bit
didn't figure
faster.
out.
And they
Picking
will
up the
know
strawberry?
instinctively, the Pikmin, to bring that back to the base.
What?
So I can leave them on their own, and they'll get it back.
No, Zamimi, we're not gonna spam that.
Um,
That we
As we're
already
trying
did that
to
once.
continue
That
on
joke's
and rescue
old.
Brittany. We need to get past this wall, but
Did
we're
they
finding
change
that
up the
this
sides of
wall,
this
red
wall
Pikmin
too?
can't break
Yeah, they
down.
did.
And so
It didn't
another
used
new
to be like
feature,
that, right?
That I wanted to showcase here is these optional hints that have been added. So if a newer player, got stuck or just wanted to know what to do next, you can push up on the plus control pad, and that's going to show some hints. And then even in addition, some arrows on the ground just to let you know where to go. So it's guiding
Keep
you to a
moving
nearby
ahead.
cave here.
Keep
to,
moving it. Just keep
and
going.
Find what we need to progress.
Oh,
the
there's
game.
achievements
And at the
now?
top of the screen,
Heck
you'll notice that
yeah.
kind of sun meter.
All
kind of crawling across
achievements.
from left
Let's
to right across the top
go.
of the
We're going to
screen.
do an
That
all
kinda
achievement
indicates how
run
much
day
time,
one. I'm
before
going to
you
beat
have
this
get
game in
through
a
the tasks,
single day. You
as
all
well.
don't even
Let's just say
know.
nighttime is not very nice to pick
Hello,
them.
Ironwalk.
You want to make sure you get them out of there before sundown. And you know, that actually ties into the hints also. So if this is the first
Just
time
love
for
that.
you
Keep moving.
playing the game, if you really
Oh,
wanna
wait,
make the
yeah,
most
so
out of
when
the
it's
game, you
locked
want
on, your
something,
cursor
you know, some kind of
always
hint, feel free to
stays-
use them and
Just
it'll
your
help
cursor
kind of
just
explore
stays
different ways and
targeted.
different methods that maybe
Okay,
you
that's
weren't
good.
aware
I
of
like
yet.
that. I
So
like that
definitely
change.
use it.
It's
And
gonna make the
after
different
defeating
control
this
scheme a
enemy,
lot
we discovered
easier.
that there were a new type
As if
of
Pikmin 3
that
wasn't
were
already
actually
easy. Yeah,
inside
I
that
know. Pikmin
creature.
3 is a really easy
These
game.
are rock
And they've
Pikmin.
added, like,
And,
literally telling you
we,
which
didn't
direction
go
to
into
go.
detail earlier, but each Pikmin type will have their own specialties. So we're learning here that rock Pikmin have the ability to break sort of these hard crystals or glass, which red Pikmin
Glass.
would not. Later on, you'll
Glass?
see that blue Pikmin are the only Pikmin that
Where-
can go in the water.
When is there glass that we have to break in this game? That literally never happens.
So
It's
now that
always a
we've got
crystal.
that enemy defeated, I would like to basically
I don't
sprout
understand.
a few more rock Pikmin. So I'm going to ask those rock Pikmin to
I'm gonna ask
bring it
the
back
rock.
to the onion,
Please,
and we will
rock
pluck some
Pikmin, would
more
you
rock
please
Pikmin
bring
out
this thing
before
back?
we continue
That's
our
not glass.
adventure.
That's crystal.
Again, one of those
If it was
memos
glass,
that
a
pop up,
single
so,
rock
you know,
thrown through it
a little
would
hint
get
tip.
broken.
I love the
It's not
adorable
glass.
kind of
It's
2D art
floppy.
on those as
It's
well.
floopy sand. Ah,
All right,
yes.
so we've got a rock Pikmin,
Honestly,
we've got a red
I'm just
Pikmin. I
making
feel
fun of
confident we
their
can head
words
out
of this a
cave
lot
now.
because it is funny.
Let me reorient
Honestly,
myself
I'm
there.
enjoying it.
There we go.
Oh, I just realized they're using the camera with the right stick. That might have been mentioned already, but right stick controls camera instead. Okay, I'm
Wall
glad
that we
there's
could
at
not
least a
break
different
down
way to do
earlier.
the camera
Again,
than
if I
resetting
try
the
to
button.
Throw red Pikmin, we'll see that nothing really happens. But if I push the L button, I swap between Pikmin types and can now
L
throw
to swap.
rocks Pikmin, and we're seeing
Okay.
them break down the wall.
Yeah, see, that's
Using my
100%
whistle
crystal.
to gather my Pikmin back, and
How about Pikmin with crippling
We're done.
depression? Like,
Finally,
you just
we
get
found
them
it.
out of the onion,
Get you out
and they
there.
just don't move.
Break down
They
the
just don't follow you
wall as well.
randomly. Wasn't an electric wall before. No, there's different electric walls elsewhere in the level. I imagine they're just gonna run through the Garden of Hope. Wait, are they actually gonna fight the
Teleport right
boss?
back to what they just did.
she is super happy to no longer be confined. So now that
Dude,
they've
you're not
reunited
confined that
here,
much, whatever.
I'm able to use both Brittany and Alf at the same time.
Yep. I tried skipping
And the
Brittany,
first
trust me,
kind of,
chat.
way that
Spoilers
teach
for
you,
first
it's not
boss.
just
You
for,
realize
I
how
guess,
many
aesthetics
spoilers
that
I've
you can have
already put on my
multiple
channel
party
for the
members,
first
but
boss?
it
Do
actually
you
comes in
know how
handy
many
from a
times I've
strategy
beaten
perspective.
Pikmin for
So
the channel
having Brittany,
purposes?
you can toss
Wait.
her over a gap. Toss
No,
her
you
some
can totally
Pikmin,
skip this
and
again.
then, at any
Wait.
moment while you're playing,
Wait,
you can push
if the
Y
if the
button
HUD comes
and
up,
skip,
you
switch
can
to
skip
Brittany,
the tutorial
and then
again.
We're gonna see that she's
Dude,
able
let's
to,
go.
since she's on a higher
They
elevation,
didn't fix
throw
it.
some Pikmin up
Also,
there
up to
so that
914 subs. I don't know if the sub count's
And
staying accurate.
If I were on
No,
a
it's not.
lower elevation, I'm gonna whistle really quickly once they get.
Oops.
Just
That's
let
not
me
what I
down.
meant to do. Sorry.
We would
Sorry.
see that if I tried to
hitting
throw red
buttons and I
Pikmin that
shouldn't
high,
be.
they would not be able to reach that high. So there are
right,
points
there you guys
throughout
go.
the game where you will need to
Why?
split up
Why are
your
you trying to
squad
get
and
people to
maybe
spam
throw one
stuff
over
to
a
me?
gap
I
or
don't
over water.
understand.
But since
Why-
we do have two
why
explorers
Austria?
now in the game, both Alf and Brittany.
Wonder if no clip
JC,
glitches
I
are
thought it could be a
patched?
good time to for you to hop in. since,
What? Those
with
don't
Pikmin
exist.
3 Deluxe,
I
it
do
is
wonder
the
if the
first
out of
time
bounds
that
stuff
two
has been
people can
fixed.
play
I am
the story
I'm
mode
legitimately
together.
curious about
At
that.
any time, you can just pause,
Like,
go to play
that's-
co-op, and JC, you want to hop in?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Wait,
So
they're
we'll
playing
see
with
the
Pro
screen
Controller.
Now becomes split.
Pro Controller has
with me on the
gyro.
left, JC on the right.
Pro Controller
JC
has
doesn't have a
gyro.
Pikmin right now, so
I'm
he
lonely
can't
getting
really do
some.
much on his own. So I'm gonna throw some red Pikmin
I'm
your
so
way.
happy right now.
and
You
you'll
all
just
have
to
no idea how
whistle at
happy
them
I am
and
right
they'll be
now.
in your party.
The gyro
Appreciate
controls
that.
can be used.
And
used
I'm gonna
with, wait.
keep
Yeah,
charge
yeah.
of these rock Pikmin, and let's just keep.
Yeah,
making
that's
our
not
way
being controlled
forward.
by the L stick. I
There's
don't
some
think.
creatures up here that are carrying crystals, which can be a little dangerous to the red Pikmin. So I'm gonna take these
Pog
guys
champ,
out
let's
before
go.
the red Pikmin squad comes in. All right, they are.
Appreciate that.
Oh,
They're
I'm so
gone.
happy about that. Yeah, so it's
So
not really
I'll
pointer
take
controls,
these,
it's
bridge
gyro
tiles over here and
controls.
start
But
building,
like,
because yeah, there's a bridge. So I'll start doing this.
Okay. There is a bridge
amazing.
we found.
No,
and
guys,
JC 's
please
gonna
don't
get
spam
one
Austria.
side,
There's
and
literally no
I
reason
found some
to.
bridge tiles on the left.
Imagine you're
that
playing
need
Rocket League and they get dunked on by a Honda
to be
Civic.
carried
What does that
back,
have
but it
anything to
was
do with
in a
Pikmin?
Sort of crystal, so I used my
Dude,
rock Pikmin there.
I
We're kinda
wanted.
seeing some
I did
teamwork
not
here.
know main
JC
story
is
was gonna be
using
co-op.
his squad to do a different.
So it's
task
gonna.
than
You
me,
have to get Brittany
which
first.
is
Matt and I
yeah,
are
again,
doing
we're
this
making the
co-op.
most of our time.
100%. We
it's
might do
fun
it on
working
stream. We
together,
might do
so
it for a video.
Looks
Hold
like
on,
I've
I'm
got
literally gonna
7
DM
more
him
bridge
right
tiles to go, and we will have this bridge completed. Come on, rock Pikmin.
And I did time
You
that
weren't
appropriately to make
subbed?
sure
Oof.
that I wanted the red one.
There is a glitch that people talk about
Our
where
bridge
sometimes
should
YouTube
be
does
done now
unsub
almost.
people.
Looks like they've got it. Final piece is in
So-
place, and
There we go.
all right. So now that we've got the bridge, I'm just gonna whistle to make sure.
Do you guys want to know how long it's been since I've built that
My
bridge?
party.
Do you want to know how long it's
Actually,
been since I've
taking
built
some.
that bridge?
Yeah. Okay. Good. You threw some Pikmin. onto
Literally
enemies
never.
and some,
You don't have to build that bridge. It's like a
and
minor
pellets that
shortcut
we
to
can
an
bring
area
back.
that doesn't
And as
matter.
we make our way back, you're going to notice that we're actually back where we started. So we built a bridge, sort of a shortcut now back to the starting point. I'll go ahead and grab these red Pikmin since they're just.
How about
in
Rick
there.
Pikmin? Not from Rick and Morty. Just
We're finding
Rick
a new
Pikmin.
wall that we couldn't actually break
Of
down
course.
earlier when we first started. So since I found rock Pikmin, I'm going to throw them at this
Honestly, I do
wall.
like the design of this area in general. Garden of Hope is probably one of my favorite areas of
And
the
we
game.
didn't
It's
talk
a
too
it's
much
a
about
really
this
solid
earlier,
tutorial
but
area.
Any piece of fruit that you saw, we got the
Matt says,
strawberry
and I
earlier.
quote, "Hell's
You'll wanna
yes,
bring
I
that
do."
back to your base, and
We're
the more
doing it,
fruit you
boys.
collect, the more days you're going to be able to.
It may not
explore
be day
this
one.
world.
Day one, I'll
So,
probably play through it
that's
solo,
how
but we'll
fruit,
do a co-op
plays a
playthrough
role
like
in
day
the game's
two,
story
probably.
mode.
I'm gonna do a ton of
Brittany
Pikmin
here is
content on this
noticing
game. You have
that
no
we got a
idea.
new radar kind of
I'm
function
Rickled
from
Pit.
elsewhere on the map. So
Playing
she's
co-op is gonna be
recommending we go
annoying for me
check it
since I'm
out.
gonna try and rush while my friend is figuring out how to whistle. Well, the thing is, Matt and I
Another
are.
tip letting us know that red
Can I
Pikmin
spoil
are
that?
fire resistant.
Okay, chat. Do you want spoilers
Looks
on
like
a
a
video
fine face of
idea
fire.
that's
Look
gonna
at that.
come
I
out
just
in
kinda
like a
enjoy it.
month?
Okay, I'm
Like
gonna
when
take
this
out some,
game comes out, the video will
some
come
New
out.
creatures here.
What?
Alright.
I will leave it up to you guys.
Oh, and
I'll-
I did not listen to
backwards
that
running
warning,
rock.
but,
Backwards
my
running
red-
rock.
My
It
rock
still
Pikmin
exists.
lit up like a birthday candle.
I never
and
know
was
why it
freaking
does
out.
this.
Like
Like it should definitely just move straight forward, but it kind of just
as
like
long as you
centripetal
whistle at a Pikmin
forces
in
and
peril, as long as you it's
flies.
in time, they'll come running back to you.
No, you guys don't
We
want
will-
spoilers? Okay, that's fair. You'll
They'll
see
be
it when it comes
okay.
out. They added eggs.
Here, it's just letting
Wait,
us know that we found.
Are those
some
going to be filled with
bridge
nectar?
materials, but this time it's on the.
Are they
opposite
making this
side of the
game even
water, so,
easier than it
There's
was?
going to be a little bit more complication.
Those eggs weren't there in the
order to
last
get those
game.
bridge pieces.
Oh,
taking this.
I also
Hey,
have some red
I just
Pikmin in my
thought of
party,
something.
So rather than continuing to burn my
okay.
rock
So
Pikmin,
first
I'm
off, there's no free
try to
free
use
flowing
my red
pointer.
Pikmin as well. Oh, thank you, teamwork.
I got you.
Nice.
I'm thinking of
so
ideas. I
there's
want to
enemies that
redo
can
my no switching captains video with
Alright,
this game.
so
I really
at this
want to do
point,
that.
There is the bridge that we cannot cross on the left.
That's what
JC,
you
if you
think.
kind
You
of come
can't
up to
actually
where
get
I'm
over
at,
there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hold down the Y button, which will
Button.
allow you to join my party, and then I can toss you over the water,
Hey.
and I can also throw
All right.
some
I was
rock
curious
Pikmin
how that
over
would
to
work
you,
in co-op.
because I think you're going to need some
I
rocks
figured they
and
would have
some
thought
red.
of that, but you
Thank
know.
you.
And
Oh,
while
Pikmin
you work
riches.
on that bridge, I'll just hang out.
Sweet.
The lumpy
Ooh,
creatures
yeah.
designs,
Nice.
I hate them.
Oh,
I don't
nice, you
mind
use the
them.
charge feature.
I really
I'm
don't. Wait.
impatient.
Wait, did it just only send the rocks? It didn't send the
While you're
reds. Does
doing
it send
that, I'm
one
just
at
gonna
a
have little
time?
bit of fun.
Difficulty
And one of
gonna
my
be
other
like maybe
favorite
easy and
features,
normal?
of the
I
game.
am
We
with
showed a little bit
Arlo
earlier,
in
but
that I really hope
camera,
there's a way to increase the
really like it.
difficulty.
from that pint-sized perspective. Oh, there's our enemy we just defeated, but we can also see our
great.
some Pikmin hanging out. Do some
Ah,
autofocus.
sexy Pikmin.
Oh,
Sexy
wow. They're just waiting
Pikmin.
for you to get your job done, lounging.
They need direction. They need guidance. They need love and support. and
This
all the
Pikmin
other
we're
things.
doing the 11.
I love taking photos. Okay, back to work. You guys, finish
Okay.
your bridge.
Yeah, I think my folks are done on my side,
Sorry.
so we're good.
Sorry. I had to
Actually,
make that
the
joke.
one other mode or the one other feature I wanted to showcase briefly is another new feature to Pikmin 3 Deluxe, which is called the Picklopedia. And
Oh,
here,
yes! Yes,
any
this
creatures that you
exists.
come across in the game will get their own entries, and you can once you go in, you can tap on it and see
Structural
different
flaw.
entries from different
Back.
explorers in your party. So
Weight
we've
3,
got Alf
Spice
here,
compact form. It has a
that's
Britney-sized
commenting on
appetite.
this dwarf
You can
Bulborb.
avoid getting.
Since
No,
we've got
I had to
Brittany,
read
You
it.
can see her comments as well. There are spaces for 3 additional explorers notes, so you can imagine
What?
that there will be some
Okay,
other fun
then.
notes to read about as well. But
Thank you all for
I
20
find
likes.
that it's really fascinating to come
I think
in.
they could do
because
something
each
like Master
explorer
Mode,
has
Ocarina
their
of Time
own take
3D, Flipped World,
on
and some
how
more
they talk
redesigned
about the
levels.
enemies.
I think that'd be cool, but just a harder game in general. Like like Pikmin.
So yeah, that is probably
creatures,
enough
things give less
story
Pikmin when you
mode
bring them
for
back.
Now,
Nectar
I'll go
literally
ahead
doesn't
and pause
exist.
the game,
Stuff like
and
that.
Let's,
I think that'd be
let's
perfect.
switch over to another brand new feature to Pikmin 3 Deluxe called
What?
Side Stories.
Wait, what are you saying?
These are some elements where you'll be able
I have
to
math class right now, but I'll come
see
back later.
what
Okay, Potato Lord.
Captain Olimar and Louis got up to prior
Wait,
to the
they just
main
closed
story
the
of
game.
Pikmin 3.
That's as much as. Wait.
Oh,
so what?
before I forget, let's also talk
They just
about.
closed and
I remember we
reopened the
mentioned
game.
whole, the sun kind of passing over, and they have a certain limited amount of time in the day.
What?
For those people, there's actually a much more difficult mode.
What?
For you.
Spicy spray
Yeah,
doesn't
uh,
flower would
yeah,
be
there
very
are three
difficult.
difficulty
Yeah, because they're
modes
just
in
like there's
story,
small difficulty changes
in
that they
Pikmin
can
3
make
Deluxe.
in
There's
a
normal,
master
hard,
mode.
and there is even an ultra spicy difficulty setting, which gives you only 60 Pikmin can be in the field at once, as well as some additional challenging elements. So
This
for
is
those
what I
that are
wanted.
Familiar with Pikmin 3?
This
or
is what I
want
want to see.
Much bigger challenge.
This is what I want to see. 60 Pikmin in the field max.
Yeah,
that's
for
already
now,
a
let's hop
really
into a
good
sneak
start.
peek of
That's
Side
an
Stories,
amazing
which I
start.
mentioned Feature Captain Olimar prior
Day 4
to
platinum.
the happenings of the main story. And
Platinum.
We're gonna see Olimar here. facing
Olimar's
the
expedition
camera.
log Tundra survey. Okay, so
Sort
it's
of the
gonna be
background
it's
of this
multiple
is
days.
that Captain Olimar, the company he works for, is in
Okay.
debt yet again back on his home planet.
That's nice.
and
Oh,
his
yeah, I know.
boss is
The
sending
the
him
the
here
difficulties
looking for treasure to
enough
help the company get out of
is
debt.
amazing.
Olimar is a very loyal worker and will go to great lengths to make his boss and employer happy. So good for Olimar here.
Good for
Of course,
Olimar.
Captain Olimar was
Olimar's
in Pikmin
freezing
1
in the
and
tundra.
Pikmin- the
Good for
original
Olimar.
Pikmin and
Good for
Pikmin
Olimar.
2,
Yeah, these are the
as
secret
well
videos from the
as
first
Louis,
game.
who was his partner in Pikmin 2.
Entire world is
Maybe a
winter
little
based
bit
because it's
less
coming out in the winter.
competent than Captain Olimar,
No,
who
this
you
is
can
just
see here.
this is the distant tundra,
But,
different area.
Still a very key member of Olimar's team.
Well, and he's got his
Really should have hung
charm.
out.
Louis got charm.
Yeah, no, Louis.
Louis got
We
charm.
love
Louis got charm.
But
Louis got charm,
let's
chat.
see here. All right, the
Time limit. Collect fruits and nuts.
objective of this mission is actually
Oh,
going to be different.
dude, this
from
is like
the
a
story
mission
we were
mode.
playing earlier because now
This is some like
the goal is
oh
just
my
to collect
god,
as
let's
much
go.
treasure as we can in 12 minutes. And JC, of course, we've
Oh,
got
and
you
yeah,
in
there's
here
co-op for
split-
this too.
Split screen right now, but for the moment, we'll just switch it back to solo play for simplicity, and I will.
Yeah,
I
it's
still
just the
do get
distant
to
tundra.
control
So this
both
is like the
explorers, so I
remix
can still
levels
get Olimar in my
from
party.
or not.
I can
Yeah,
also
yeah, because
call the
there's
yellow
levels that are
Pikmin,
like
which we're
remixes
seeing
of
for
the
the
main
first time
game.
in this demo over, and we'll see a little bit of their specialties. So
Please,
we've got this
please,
electrified fence. Where if I
please,
throw our
please.
red Pikmin at it, we'll see them get a little bit electrocuted. But the
My
yellow
Pikmin 2 anxiety was
you
rising with him holding a
they
red
can be
over
thrown at an
electricity.
electric fence, and they can start destroying it. So
I thought he was
we
gonna
will
throw
leave
Louis at
Louis
the,
there
at the
to keep an
fence.
eye on.
I didn't
our
have a full
yellow Pikmin
onion. Isn't this a
while
prologue?
We take our red Pikmin out into
Yeah, it
rest
doesn't
of the
really
map.
make sense, but I think it's supposed to be
We saw
mostly a
this creature
challenge
a
mode.
second ago and
I
learned
really
that
do hate the cold.
he's got kind of fire.
Whole
fire
stream is just this
breathing,
man
but
torturing
knowing that
Pikmin.
We've
It's
got our
true.
red Pikmin with us. We're not worried about fire. So even if they get shaken off, which this enemy creature is doing, we can just let's do some charging actually, Adam. There we go.
Yeah,
Oh,
charging is a little
nice.
more effective. Hey,
And
there's an
since the Pikmin were nearby when he was defeated.
What
they're
was
just
he locking
automatically
onto? Was
going
he
to
locking
come
onto
back, which I will
Louis?
let them do.
History is
and we found
pain.
some wild
Ah,
Pikmin.
I mean, you're
blue
not wrong.
Pikmin in the wild here, so we'll just call them.
Yeah,
But
okay, so
before we,
wait.
hop
Does
in
the
this
normal
water here,
mission
I'm
mode
gonna
exist?
swap back to
Because
Louis
I think it showed that
to
it
see what
did.
he's up to. and
They
he's
support
just
1 and 2. I've
plucking
never played
Pikmin
them.
and keeping
1
an
and
eye
2
on
are
his
kind of
yellow
hard to get a
Pikmin.
hold of if you don't have like a Wii.
All right, let's take our blue
Which
Pikmin into
I
the
think
water.
porting 1 and 2 would be
Again,
good
blue
in the
Pikmin are
future.
the only Pikmin that can survive in the water.
But yeah, it
found
is
a
weird.
creature in
I mean,
here
the
that's a
thing is,
little
they
bit
did the
hard
same
to
thing in
see.
mission mode.
But he's under the water here. You can see that pie chart.
Wait,
slowly
I just made the
starting to
realization. It's actually like mission mode
disappear.
with raising
And
Pikmin.
this number 5 is actually
I
the
mean,
amount of
it's an
gold
interesting
treasure.
idea. I hope Louis'
Uh,
notes is still a
gold
cooking
nuggets
recipe.
here.
Oh, heck yeah, it'd be great.
As the Pikmin take
It does exist.
this
Yeah, that's what I
treasure
thought.
back
I thought
to
mission mode still
the base,
existed.
we're
So
gonna
it's like
see in our upper left,
they've expanded
the
mission
currency
mode
start to
basically.
increase, which are Pokos, which is the currency of Olimar
And there is
Louis'
of course there's
home
medals
planet.
again.
that
So
is my
like that's the
objective, to
exact
bring
same
back as much
system.
treasure as we
They
can.
literally brought back
Looks like
the
yellow
coin
fence is
counter.
almost done, but not quite. So
Something's
we
dying.
will, oh, we lost some Pikmin
I think.
somewhere. What
Oh
happened?
yeah.
Oh no.
Wait.
That sound, Corey.
I was not as smart as I could have been, and I
No,
lost some
you
Pikmin
weren't.
because there
To be
are
fair, those
some-
yellows took
there's this
forever to get down the
feature down
gate.
here
I feel
that
like
is
that's not a
electric.
smart move at the start.
Uh,
I think the meta for this
believe either
stage is
got
just to go
either
straight for the
electrocuted by blue
blues
Pikmin
and
or
start getting
maybe
stuff
ate
out of
them,
the
but
water.
Maybe
just
both.
Take them out. Yeah, maybe both. Yeah.
Of course, it's 75%.
still throw blue
Gonna be part of the
Pikmin at him,
GameCube
but once he
online.
starts to
That's bold of you
generate
to assume that there will
electricity,
be
you
a GameCube online.
All right. I think we've got him. The blue Pikmin. All right, they're bringing him back. Great.
Does he give
Let's,
Pokos? That's the question.
back
Are
here
the
with
enemies
him.
optional? Because
Actually,
that happens in some of the
Louis got
missions.
control of that, so I'm just going to take control of Olimar.
Spent 3 minutes
and maybe
and
Olimar
barely
can find
left.
some more Pikmin on the
I just
stage.
made the realization of how huge this area is.
You know,
Maybe
I
they'll
also
block
noticed that,
off
you know,
the
walking
behemoth
by
area.
a couple of different fruits
No.
and stuff like that.
Okay,
and I also
so
wanted to
the
point out
enemies
that,
are
you know,
optional.
pluck the different
the treasures
ways
and
you
the
can kind
fruits
of
that
think about
aren't.
a map.
Hello, shortstop.
Because,
Welcome
you know,
to the
From my
stream.
perspective, if you have a large number of Pikmin,
What's the
that
epilogue
really
going to
is
be
the
like?
defining
Just
factor of how
Louis?
much you can
Because that would be
grab,
the extra spicy
you know, a
difficulty.
large
No,
piece
no,
of
the
fruit or
difficulty
a
changes
large
were for
amount
the
requires
main
a
game.
lot. If
Was
it's
what they
far
were
away from
talking
your
about.
base, you're not only going to need
Watch
to
out. There's
you know,
nothing happening.
have the number to carry that item, but if you find something on the way back, you're going to need enough to, like, if you want spur of the moment just to go pick it up, you're going to need to also have enough Pikmin to pick up that item as well. So I always try to memorize, like, where items are, what did I see, where did I pass it, is there anything else en route that I could probably take the next time I come back, and so it also creates a really interesting kind of play
How about
mechanic where
Pikmin
I'm
who
kinda
accidentally
thinking about how could I do this better?
Why?
Right? It's like
Why are
I
you
did it-
all
I did it
so
in this order
cursed?
last time. I'm gonna try this.
Like,
I'm
try to have
gonna
a
try this
wholesome
one more
Pikmin
time.
reaction
And I know I
stream
can
in the
get
chat's
more
like,
out of it. I know
what
I
about the
missed that
Pikmin
one
who
with
stapled
this,
onions
so
to his
lots
eyes
of
and
replay value
lungs?
here.
And I can already tell you, replay value. I've
What
already
is
made
wrong with you?
multiple mistakes that I would not have wanted to do, such as losing those blue Pikmin early. So if I played this again, there would have been things I would have done.
Well, I mean, yeah, you have
differently,
replay value until you get
but, while I've
platinum,
got these
technically.
Pikmin bringing
It's
back
your
plates,
fault,
I'll
Para.
switch back to Louis here.
How's it my
just to
fault?
make sure
What did
that
I
I'm
do?
I always want to have my Pikmin
Should've
doing
flowered up his Pikmin.
something. In
I'm
this
having fun
mode
just being
because, again,
overly
we wanna
critical of
keep that
everything
high
this guy's
score,
doing.
and get as much treasure as
Way
you
to
can.
plan that out.
So, all right, we got this gold. Nuggets going.
about-
And
No!
looks like these
No,
Pikmin
don't
are still
eat the
working on
Pikmin.
grapes.
What the hell? We are wholesome for
Um,
Minecraft and cursed for everything else. Yeah, it's true.
All right, let's go back to base because there might.
I see a Game Explains watching this, and there's there going to be a bit on Age of Calamity. Yes, there will be. There's going to be a Hyrule Warriors thing after this.
For their next adventure.
Give them purpose, Corey.
I'm not reading chat
Pluck some more
anymore.
Pikmin. All right, while they're plucking. While Pikmin are being plucked, it's always a good idea to.
I've just
switch
realized
to
that you
your
can't
other
just. Can you
explorer.
not just press a button to switch captains? Do you
Alright.
actually have to?
Because
You have to press
can't-
like you have to
while
do
they're
like
being
2
plucked, there's not
inputs.
really much else that
Pikmin
Blue's
4
supposed to
T's in
be
the
doing,
epilogue.
so,
Technically,
alright.
Pikmin 4 T has already happened
another creature
at the
here
end of
whose
Pikmin 3.
Weakness is actually on his back because he's got this shell on the front. Let's see if we can just charge.
Spoil something for
Oh,
the
no.
sake of a joke.
Let's
That
just.
didn't go as planned.
Oh no! We
No,
didn't see that.
Steve!
Let's just get away from
Steve's
that.
dead.
Oh man, that's
Not all.
I'm calling that
not
Pikmin
all creatures
Steve.
are actually small though. Even though we bailed out of that battle.
Oh, this
that
is a
creature was
boss.
quite small. There are
Yep,
some
yep.
creatures that are much more intimidating and large that you'll come across. This one included, which, yeah, let's get away from this
Baldy
guy.
long legs.
Um,
Let's go.
I've collected
Maybe-
327
already read that.
Pokos or gold so far.
If he's not reading
This
chat, we
is
can be as cursed as
probably a
we
good
want.
point
Well,
to end for now. I don't. Again, I don't
little
wanna
do
spoil
you
too
know,
much
I'm
of
still
the side
reading
stories.
chat. Just not reading all the curse stuff.
But yeah, let's
No, you can't just
end
make
here
something
for now.
into a
But
meme.
we've got one more mode that we
It's
want
Daddy
to showcase,
Long Legs.
which is completely different from
Technically,
anything we've
it's
shown so
Baldy.
far. And it is a
Wasn't paying attention. What's he
one-on-one
doing?
competitive mode called Bingo Battle.
Oh yeah, there's mission mode. Okay.
Yeah, so Bingo Battle, you know, is definitely
I'm curious
one
if
of,
they
uh,
I think, our
changed
favorite
this at
modes in
all.
the Treehouse because it gets really, really heated.
This game is
you'll see in a
honestly
second.
really good. I love Bingo
And
Battle.
the objective of Bingo Battle really is to fill out your bingo card. I'm going to be on the right side, Cora will be on the left. And of course, if you're familiar with bingo, all you have to do is just make a
Now
line.
playing
It
Pikmin
could be
3
vertical,
Deluxe.
horizontal, diagonal, any kind of line.
In case anyone
And to
new
fill
showing
out
up.
each of those little spaces, you have to collect either an item or an enemy to fill in that space. Sometimes there's multiple.
Doesn't
of an
look
item,
like
sometimes there's
anything's
not.
changed about this.
But if you take a look at the two cards in the bottom and the
Wait,
middle,
no, they
you'll
did
notice that
change
there are
something.
the same items, but they are placed differently.
Okay,
on
first
each
off,
of
what's the
our bingo
random?
cards. And
Second of all,
I'm not as good
grapes.
at this mode as
Those
Corey.
didn't.
I'm gonna
Grapes
focus a
weren't
little bit,
used.
craft my strategy of what I want to focus on first.
No,
and,
this is
Yeah,
new.
I can talk
No,
a
there's
little bit
new things.
about what's going on right now.
They've
Since,
changed this
we
quite a
start
bit
with
actually.
only 5 Pikmin by default. Of course, you can customize that, but because we start with 5,
Hey, you got
you're
any
going
grapes?
to want to create a larger Pikmin squad as quickly as you can.
Can someone make a
because the
parody
more
of the
Pikmin
duck
that you
song
have in your squad,
for
the
Pikmin?
more
That'd be
that you're
amazing.
able to accomplish, and the more that you're able to divide tasks. if you
What
need to
the-
divide tasks like building a bridge.
Oh,
or,
there's no
sending
mini
some
map.
to one area and some to another.
Uh,
JC pushed the minus button there to pull up the map.
No one
which
just
either
pinged
player
me
can
on
do.
Twitter. It's just like,
If
yo, you
you're
want to
ever
do
not sure
Pikmin
where
3
a
Deluxe?
specific item on the bingo board that you want to collect is, it's simple as pulling up that map to say,
Co-op is
"Oh, I
online
need to get
compatible.
an orange, then where's the orange on the map? I'm gonna go get that because that's what I need to.
Noah's
complete the
also
bingo
watching this apparently.
card. So
All right. Yep.
I think what we're gonna see JC and I.
Noah had the
doing
same idea.
first
Let's
is
go.
Both growing our squads, and then you see that
The
we both
actual
got
map
bridge
hasn't
tiles
changed,
on
and
sides
the
of our
Cupid's
map as
grenades
well.
still exist as
So
they
we've
used
been,
to.
collecting some of those bridge.
I think
tiles
they've
to
added
build
enemies
bricks
to this
so we
map
can
though.
cross
I don't
the
remember. I haven't
just
played this
wanna
in forever, but I don't
feedback
remember
in
there
here
being a
too.
whip
While
on
Corey's
board.
talking, I'm actually thinking about a couple things. Like for example, taking a look at the bingo card that I have and actually targeting the corners. If I target the corners, which I probably shouldn't have said that out loud, but you wouldn't normally. If you target corners, that means you have with one item, you're able to get like a horizontal, vertical, and diagonal line all at the same time.
Horizontal, vertical, and wait.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do
And
you
just-
need
why is
to
that
do
one of my
that?
days?
Is that
Oh, JC.
important?
So that is a good point to show that you can go into each other's bases. And JC threw some Pikmin towards me.
I don't
which
actually know because he
started,
mentioned getting
they
like
kinda just
multiple
start,
at
like,
once. I
thwacking
don't know if
at my
that's
head, which
helpful.
is
I don't know
really
because
annoying.
it used to be once you got
but
one
very
bingo,
effective,
game was over.
And I have to use the.
But that's
control
what it
stick to
looked
shake
like,
them
though.
off. My Pikmin
Yeah, it
can
does look like
defeat
it
JC's
does look like
Pikmin,
bingo
which is
battle's gonna
nice,
be
but,
local only.
If our Pikmin do encounter each
Honestly,
other,
I think like online modes would be
I
the
want
next
to,
step
I just saw
for
one
the
of my
Pikmin
Pikmin get
series.
slapped by yours. And,
Are there force
Oh,
motion
do they
controls?
fight?
No, there are
Yeah,
not.
yeah, actually
You can
it's
play
on me
GameCube
now,
style if
but
you want.
Don't worry, the songs
You can
will
do,
be sung
and
to
it
you, my
looked
friend.
like
Okay.
because it
Yeah,
uses
that's right.
gyro. It
Okay.
doesn't use the pointing from the
JC
Joy-Cons.
has
It's
an
very
item
specifically
actually
listed
from
as
the
gyro. So it
Yeah,
really
which is
looks
a,
like
triple rocks, which
you can
he
use
was
Pro
able to
Controller
use.
because they were using gyro control, and when it
and
went into
drop
like
on
the
me,
select
so
your
I tried to
controller
be really
menu, the
careful
guy
here.
was using
I'm
a
being
Pro
very
controller.
quiet about it. And now he's just all right. He pointed it out, so that's fine. Okay. Gotta move. Gotta think. Okay.
And again, you do want to sometimes
Welcome
be
back,
aware
Jose.
of what your opponent's up to in this game,
Okay, so that's fine. Okay.
because they can be.
I mean, technically,
JC
online
can
would
get
fix
pretty
screen
crafty at
peeking,
times.
which is like the biggest issue with this game in general.
Alright, I'm gonna take a little detour.
But I
here
don't know
and
how
start
lag would work. Like that would be,
strategizing by
given
pulling some of
Nintendo's
these
servers,
picks
it would be
found that are
terrible.
My color,
because,
but they
like,
are in the water, so now I'm gonna try and
it would be so laggy, and it would have to
get some
render
of
like
these
a maximum of 100
and
Pikmin
grab
on
these
screen
blue ones.
for both people.
I know.
Parody, you want me to send you something blurst?
Yeah,
Blurst
oh.
is good.
I tried to.
I guess that's a
lure
way
your
to
red
survive
Pikmin
from
in
the
water.
Pikmin.
No.
See if they would
Okay,
stay
so the
away
Pikmin
from-
aren't that
stay away
dumb.
from my
That's
babies.
actually nice.
Okay.
The Pikmin aren't stupid enough to walk into the water on their own. Maybe they improved the AI.
So this is the.
I mean, the
first time
AI
I'm
is pretty
finding
good
a
in Pikmin
cherry
3,
item, which,
but
Wow.
again, these cherries give me
Sorry.
a
okay,
free,
now here's my question.
spin on
What
the
exactly
item wheel,
happens if you
which
get
can
half the
often change
grapes
the
and the
tides of
other person
battle.
gets the other
So
half?
I'm wanting to get as many.
I
of
guarantee
these
you they won't
cherries as
explain how it
possible.
works, but it would
Back
be
to my
really
base.
good to know.
All right, I've got a rock. So my cherry got me a free
Oh, this is
bomb
actually
rock,
not good.
which I can throw a Pikmin at this
Oh.
rock, and now
That
I've
used
got
to
a rock,
exist? I feel like it did.
bomb rock,
I don't think it
basically.
doesn't look
So
like
if
they've
I throw
changed the
that bomb
power-ups.
rock
I don't
at him,
recognize most of them,
let's just
so
go to
maybe
the
they did
wheel.
change some. Oh, good
Oh,
play.
he woke up
What
and
the-
got out of there. Oh man, that was kind of
The
we can
biggest
use
form of
electricity
to
sabotage
sort
in
of,
existence.
be annoying to JC there and temporarily disable him.
That was so good.
Another item that I
Just
picked
get
up
one
through,
grape if
that
your
I got
opponent
from my
needs it.
cherry
Yeah,
is sort of a
exactly.
free spin on the
Well, you
item
both
roulette,
need it, but like
which
you should just
is,
take one grape
this
because then
golden,
they can't get it if that's the case.
object, which if I use it
But,
will
okay,
fill up
maybe-
a spot on my bingo card randomly.
Oh, that's what it does. Okay, I didn't remember what that power
looked like it was
did.
an
But yeah,
apple.
that was in the last game as well. There's ones that just give
Oh,
you
nope,
Pikmin.
the water,
I don't know what the one
no.
is to the right of the red person's. The one he has now is the
You can use it in charge.
I need to
Leave him
find a
Yes.
different way around this.
We know what it's called.
Okay.
It's the rocks that fall from the
So
sky.
I
It's a
need
trap from
to-
Pikmin 2.
I see my. I see
As well
the
as doing
line
this,
that I
do
want,
y'all
but
think
I'm-
Age of
no!
Calamities?
Oh, the direct
There
hit.
it is.
Oh my gosh, you got me.
It's so
the right
powerful.
time. I have one.
Oh, I was
It's
staring
so
at the screen. I'm
powerful.
sorry.
That's such...
I'm
Yeah,
down
it's
to
screen
one
peeking.
single
Screen peeking
Pikmin.
is so powerful. in
If
this
I
game.
win this map,
Oh, man.
Shuffle opponent's board.
JC will never
Oh,
live
that's
down.
what that is.
Oh, dude.
That's
yeah,
pretty powerful. I don't know if
won't.
that was in the last game.
he got me
I
sleeping.
won't.
And
Honestly, I have no expectations
won
for Age of
Pikmin.
Calamity.
I wish
See if I can
So,
actually
you know,
I
maybe I do just go and watch
more
the
than one.
competitions.
do this though.
Maybe it'll... I mean,
I
they said they
need-
were giving, like,
Dude,
new
these
map,
guys
new
are getting
character.
so eaten.
But maybe I can learn a little bit about the game. Because I played a lot of Hyrule Warriors Definitive
distracted,
Edition.
maybe?
It was pretty fun, but... I haven't looked too heavily into
I just.
Oh, it's shaking so much.
Age
Oh
of
my gosh.
Calamity.
Oh my gosh! Come on! I need a cherry.
Okay, dude, if I could just pick.
I mean, yeah, this guy on the left is
right now,
screwed.
That's right. All the enemies actually show up as those green.
I really don't
green
think you
flashing
have
dots.
many
I'm
other
actually
car
trying to
peoples than
find
me.
This
Here we go.
guy.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say it how it is.
The long,
Dang, that's fast.
long
I think they move
Go, go, go.
faster than they did in the last game with the cherry. Cherry's always given
boy.
Pikmin a speed boost, but
boy
that's
Blue.
way more than it used to
Did
be.
we just say blue at the same time?
Oh, that was exactly. what I
Ooh,
needed.
that's
Okay.
what he needed.
So
Just commentate
the
it
item
now.
that I just got was a 10.
Yeah, because he
10
literally
free
had
Pikmin,
no
basically,
reds.
which sprout
It kind of
at
had to
base.
give it to
Come
him.
on.
I wonder if that's like guaranteed that if you're out of a color, the cherry will always give you one of the two. It hurts me that he's
but
not fast
I need
plucking.
way more. JC
Wait, maybe
looks like
fast
he just
plucking
needs
doesn't
the
exist in this game.
Red bulborb.
Dude, if they
and
fixed
the
quick
red
plucking-
marble, which are both
You mean
in
like these
route.
two?
Mm.
Yes.
Perfect two games
I
put
don't
together,
think
an
I'm
old
gonna
game and a
have
game
enough
that plays like an old game.
Oh,
There.
please
Yes.
tell
Hello,
me. this is
Wii, welcome to
happening.
the stream.
Nice.
Oh, this is so good. Oh, my
JC
palms are
got
sweaty. I'm so excited. That's so good.
So what
That
was
was
yeah, I
amazing,
think from my perspective, what
I was gonna
really
say,
turned the
what
tide
was your
here is
strategy?
I
Well, I
had
got-
about- I was about to
I got
defeat
rocks,
both
and
bulborgs
I
that
just-
needed, but that rock came
Everyone's
down at just
dead.
the inopportune moment. And I had just kind of forgotten that JC still
I don't
had
even know
that
how the
move,
bingo
so
works.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
was
not-
actually-
I mean,
you
that's
used it
what
at
they just did is a
exactly
pretty
the
good
right time.
explanation
That
of how
feels
it
so
works.
good,
Um,
guys. Okay.
JC
Oh, are they
feels
doing
way
another
too
one?
good right now,
They're
so
just-
we're
they're
going to
just
play one
playing
more
this.
game. This one is going to be over in probably 2 minutes because I have way more incentive now to not take it easy. I'm not saying I
Oh,
was
is this?
taking it
Yeah,
easy
this is the
last
first
time.
one. Okay, so they're showing
Uh,
off
That
two
felt
maps.
so good.
This
Oh my
is a
gosh.
much
It looks like it's all
smaller
12
stage,
from the
so
first
JC and
game,
I are
which I
probably
don't mind. They
going
were good
to,
maps.
come
Until you got to like the
to,
later ones. The later ones were
a
really
skirmish
gimmicky.
much quicker
But they were
than we did
okay,
in the
I
last
guess.
game. So there's really
No.
less of an opportunity.
I don't
to
like
make
how this is
mistakes
$60
here.
with no
There's
demo.
Also, just a
That's
lot
fair.
Of, again, the
There
map
there
is small,
should
so
be a
we
demo.
want to
A
be
demo would
acting
be
very
good.
quickly
I think.
with our moves.
But yeah, at this point, they're
And
not going to
Corey,
release a
again,
demo.
because Corey pointed out that the map is really small.
'Cause,
You're
like,
probably going to see us get into some pretty
Everyone knows
big,
this game's going to sell better than
Yeah,
the
the only
Wii ones
thing,
did.
the
than
only
the
thing
Wii
in
U.
between us is that really this orange
Jesus
bulborg
Christ.
enemy that you kind of see here.
Why is the
that's
why is the
sort of
orange
harassing
Bulborb
me at my
like
base
I
right
had this
now.
issue in the last game?
So,
Why is he
other
allowed
than
to get that close to the
we
base?
can just sort of waltz into each other's bases.
So annoying.
which scares me. Because
No one's gonna join you in that, maybe. I'm gonna be honest.
If I start just
No one's gonna put that much work into a meme. That I guarantee you most people don't even know what the joke is.
Oh, it's a big one. I didn't see it. Oh, run.
Oh, I forgot that guy was there.
No.
Am I still on track? Yeah. I am.
No,
Cool.
this is bad. This is bad. All bad.
Why doesn't the Bulborb walk up to the
Sound
onion?
is dying.
All good is there. I mean, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
But from a
I need to
gameplay
start.
perspective, it's really annoying. Honestly, I thought the Bulborb was gonna be able to walk farther than he did. It really looked like it.
Some numbers.
Also, yeah, these guys are losing so many unnecessary Pikmin.
Use a
Oh,
charge.
it's so annoying to watch.
Let's see
Oh
what
man.
3DS
these
had a lot of
bulborgs
demos.
are
I hope the
just
Switch has more
hungry
demos for
and-
better knowledge of
Wow,
games
I
before
do not
buying it.
like
I
that
agree.
they're on
I think having a
side of the
demo
map
for this
right now.
game
It's
will,
almost as if
because
you sent
it's
them
gonna
over,
introduce
I know you
so
don't.
many
I
new
did
people to
not.
the Pikmin series.
Speaking of sending.
The difference is, I guess, you can go out and watch videos on this game.
So it's only nice.
Oh,
to
that
get
helped
gifts
them.
that,
Oh
give
my
JC the gift
God.
of the same bomb rocks that he sent me earlier.
They just
I
killed the
wonder if that actually
Bulborb
worked
with
on my
the
favor, 'cause
cherry.
At least he's not seeing that I'm actually trying to steal one of the only things in the map that exists, which is a golden strawberry.
Nope, not
No,
seeing
no,
it
no, no,
totally
no,
at
no,
all.
no,
I have
you
no
are-
idea what you're doing.
No, that's,
Were
hold
you,
on.
You guys should get the
Nope, we're good.
dude on the
Gold
dude on the right
strawberry?
needs to grab the
mine. I have
Bulborb.
But
Oh, maybe not actually. They just need strawberry. Strawberry's
All I
easy.
need
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a red
blue wins.
strawberry, which it looks like is
More
right
so for
behind my
AOC, 'cause
base,
I've never
and
played a
so
Warriors
as
game.
long as
I do that when I notice my
wow.
opponent has
Yeah,
rocks.
so
Yeah, just
I didn't
disband your
give up. I don't need to
Pikmin, and
worry
if they
about the golden
if they're not good at
strawberry
paying
because
attention to what you're doing, you
I've
just
got
disband
my
your Pikmin and walk close to the
red
enemy that you want dead.
delicious sunseed berry for the quick bingo. I think that was a little over 2 minutes. So
That was
I
a little
will-
over. That was a speed. That was like a mercy win right there. You
It
were
I mean,
gets
just
this
really
this
competitive
this
on
map
the
is
bingo
really
battle.
quick, just in
as you
general.
can see from a little bit of a taste, we absolutely love this mode. But
Yeah, sorry
really
I was
all
just
the modes
talking over that
offer
so
a
much,
little
but
bit of
it's
different type of
basically the same
gameplay.
as the
So,
last game.
we hope you're looking forward to checking out Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Be on the lookout for
Oh, is that
an
it?
eShop demo that will include
Oh!
save data transfer to the full game.
There is an eShop
And
demo.
if you complete the eShop demo, defeat the last boss in the demo, you'll be able to start the full game.
I
with
imagine
Ultra
it'll be
Spicy
the
mode
first
if
one.
you'd like that extra challenge. So
Oh,
again,
okay, I'll
thanks
be
for
doing that
checking
then.
out a
I
little bit
wanna
of
do my
Pikmin
first
3
playthrough on
Deluxe.
stream
Don't forget
in
the
the
game
hardest
itself comes
difficulty.
out on
I wanna do
October
that.
30th.
awesome. Thanks, Corey. Again, really appreciate it.
well, it's good to know
Thanks
that there
for
will be
letting
a
me have
demo.
that one win.
So for anybody who
'cause
wants
that
it,
does not happen often.
I recommend playing
and
the
again,
demo.
I can't
This
wait
is
to
a
play some more
super
Bingo
good
Battle
game.
with you, in October. So, coming up next, obviously, is
I am still
I'm
hopeful
waiting for this
online,
too,
but
which
who
is
knows?
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
I'll go ahead and watch
So,
the Hyrule Warriors
over to
one.
you, Kay.
I don't know much about it, but sure. Stream demo, we'll see.
Thanks, JC. Thanks, Corey. Wow, Pikmin looks like a lot of fun. Hi, everyone.
Yeah,
I'm Kate
see,
from
the
Nintendo
thing is,
Treehouse,
they
and
already
I've got my colleague
said that this
Chico
is
and Kendra here
pre-recorded,
with me.
so you know that was in the
Before
script.
we get started,
they didn't
I'd
actually
like to
just like
acknowledge that we
watch
are doing this
an
remotely.
hour worth of Pikmin.
So there might be
You
some
know
technical
that's exactly
limitations,
how it
but
went.
we're
It
asking
ruins
for
the
your
immersion.
patience and your understanding as
Wow,
we
Pikmin
work
looks
as
like a
hard as we
great
can to
game.
bring
I
you
definitely
an
just
amazing
watched
stream.
that whole thing.
So today we're going to take a look at
All right,
Hyrule
I know
Warriors:
nothing
Age of
about this game, so we'll see how
which
it
takes
is.
place 100 years before Breath of the Wild, and tells the
Yeah,
story
I'm-
of the
I'm
Great
excited for
Calamity
Ultra
and
Spicy
the events
mode.
leading up to it.
That's gonna be
which
so much
really
more
can
worth
only
it,
be told through the
to buy
1 versus
game.
1,000 action of a Warriors game.
The liars.
We'll start off.
I've
with
exposed
a first look
Nintendo.
at
I'm
Urbosa.
Galaxy
I'm so
Brain.
excited.
I don't know what's
Chico, are you
happening. I'm
ready?
not listening.
Yes, I am.
Oh, nice
So-
mic.
Let's get started.
I'm fine. I know. I'm.
All right, yeah, I was expecting a lot of Breath of the Wild characters.
And
This
I'm
looks
actually
very
inside
similar
the
in-
Deluxe account right now. And then it is a Hyrule Warriors game, so you will be using X and
okay.
Y button to do.
Oh my god, the maps
And
seem
then also
way
a-
bigger
oh,
than
wait.
normal.
You can master, but wait, Mrs.
I might be wrong, but it
Right
seems
now,
way bigger than the last one.
The little town is under
Herbosa
attack by
Pog.
Eagle Crown. But I don't want to talk about why they're here. But the objective
Yeah, I mean, I'm
is
sure
I
there's
have to
story.
actually defeat all 3 Ida Blade Monsters. So
Is that the
to
whole
do
objective?
that, in addition to the
It's gotta
usual
be...
Hyrule
Okay, no,
Warriors
that's like the first one.
action, I have to
Oh,
rune.
okay,
Yeah,
that's
after
cool.
that.
I like them
And I
using the
can
Breath of the
use,
Wild stuff
I
for like
just used the
stronger
status
attacks.
now, as you can tell. But each character can use all 4 different runes in different occasions.
Looks
So I
really
need to
laggy.
focus on attacking them right now, so I'm gonna let Kay and
Kind
Kate
of like that
talk
on my
about
end. It's
what
in
to
a
read
low frame rate.
about
I'm not sure
Urbosa.
why.
Great.
It
thank
could
you
just
so
be an
much.
issue with the website. It could
Yeah,
be...
Urbosa's
I don't think it'd be the
gameplay
actual
is
game. The game's
really
probably a bit
fun and
smoother than it
exciting.
looks.
And as you can see,
I thought they didn't figure out
it's
how to use the
focused
Sheikah
on
Slate.
her
This game
ability
tends to not care about
use
lore,
an attack
or at
with
least like
lightning.
Hyrule Warriors Definitive
she
Edition
has
didn't.
a unique ability to charge up lightning, which is represented
course
by
it
the
does.
gauge at the top of the screen. And yep, she's charging it right there.
Okay,
and once
so
it's
they-
charged up, she
Is
can
that
actually,
changing? Is that changing up the?
use
Is that a
lightning
new version of the
in
stamina
addition
meter?
to her strong
Because there
attacks
used to be
to
a
kind of
stamina
strengthen
meter
those attacks
for
and
an
do
extra
some
strong attack that you could use.
character-specific stuff with it.
But I don't really know.
She also uses lightning in her.
Was there a wall jump option?
Weak point counters and in her special attacks.
Go to
And
the secret room
if
and buy boys
if
clothing.
Chico can get the
Mid-fight, that'd be
timing right.
amazing.
After
This is a game which
some of
purposes
these
that
big
what happened
attacks
before
where
Breath of
there's
the Wild.
still
They
some
should care about
electricity
lore.
lingering in the
Is
air,
that the purpose of this
she
game? I
can,
thought that was Breath of the Wild 2 that was
charge
going
up
to do
her
that.
electricity super quick.
Like, this is not Breath of the Wild
which
2.
takes a
This
lot
is
of
just
skill
supposed to be
and a lot
another
of
Hyrule
timing,
Warriors
but
game, I thought.
It's very satisfying when you can pull it off.
Yeah, no, these maps are huge
so
compared to
I'm
what it
going
used to
down
be.
and the town.
Sarah, which mob did you vote in Minecraft
And I
Live?
just
I
wanted
didn't
to
actually
add
vote
too,
for one. I wasn't really
aside from the
involved
gameplay
in the
that you're
Minecraft
seeing-
Live.
well,
I
first
just
of
saw
all-
what happened after.
Oh wait, no,
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
interrupting myself because there's a Korok.
There it is.
What?
It's so cute.
Wait.
So clearly, Korok
What do those
are in
do?
the stages that you can find.
Are those just like completion awards,
but
maybe?
This is the first time that people get to play as Urbosa, which is already super
I mean,
awesome.
yeah.
And this area probably looks pretty familiar to some Breath of the Wild fans.
Imagine the fight going on and it's
the
just
whole
like
town looks
exploring
so
the
great.
town.
Pretty
Fun
calamity.
times.
But what I did want to say is fans can look
Oh yeah, the whole.
forward to,
Okay, yeah. So this does happen
getting more
pre-calamity.
backstory on
Like
these
that is the
characters as
backstory
well.
of this.
You really get a good look at Urbosa's
Still, I don't think that was
relationship
like
to
the
Zelda,
point.
and
of
also
this game.
more information about.
But yeah,
Urbosa's
Zelda's using the
relationship to
Sheikah
Zelda's late
Slate.
mother.
They all have
So,
the Sheikah Slate.
If you're like me and you love to get to know the characters and get to know them in ways that you didn't get to in
Okay,
Breath of
so
the
it
Wild,
looked like they used the
game
wall
is your
jump there, and it
opportunity
didn't
to do
really
that.
do much.
That's right. It's really
Looks like Breath of
there's
the
a
Wild, but
lot
if it was
to unpack in here
Xenoblade,
and a lot
it's
to
actually a
see,
mix
and
of
it's
Zelda
very
games
thrilling for
and like the
fans
Dynasty
of
Warriors
Breath of
series.
the Wild to
We can
be
get
able
speedrunner
to
Link
take a
in this-
look, more
In this
in-depth
game,
look at
this would be a
story
10 out of 10.
in the story.
Don't really know what you're asking for there. Imagine like
Alright,
a war
and
and
now we're
suddenly someone
taking a
starts
look
fighting into a wall and the wall
at,
goes,
Zelda's
yeah!
gameplay, which is also a first look. Very
Great.
exciting. As you can see, she uses the runes as her main attacks.
Wait, what? That's such a
In addition to being
downgrade.
able to use them.
Come
just
on,
like
that's
everyone
such a
else.
downgrade
She
from
can,
Hyrule Warriors Zelda.
Create different combinations.
Hyrule
of
Warriors
runes
Zelda
to
was an
take out
amazing character. Are you
swarms of
kidding me
enemies.
though?
Oh my gosh. In a very unique way. It's
Anyone in this chat who's seen Hyrule Warriors
cool
knows
to see Zelda
exactly
being
what
able
I'm
to
talking
take
about.
out these guys.
Yeah, and for me, anytime
Don't tell me you don't know who
Zelda
he is.
gets to
I'm not sure what you're
you get
referring
to play
to.
as Zelda and annihilate enemies as Zelda, it's pretty much a win for me. Because
Yeah, but
Zelda
like,
in a Zelda game.
what about the last game?
Yeah.
She had a rapier.
Well, and
it was
she's
awesome.
Really fun to play as in this one.
Like, yeah, this is
Nice
cool,
work.
but at the same time, it's
Nice
not.
work.
It's not a rapier.
She is my favorite.
I haven't watched anyone play a Zelda game. Have you never played
She's
one either,
great.
Kari? Also, welcome to the stream.
But, yeah.
She took a picture of him and they died.
Okay, so I
Urbosa's
have
also
to
great.
chase
But
after.
Urbosa.
Who's the? Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Peach and Daisy from Mario
Chase
Strikers.
after the Iga.
It's amazing.
So I'm gonna go after that to the location.
Like this game looks
To
fun.
go. There's, looks
but
like there's
I don't
another
know.
people here.
It looks very similar to.
And for people who are new to the Warriors series, as you can see, there are prompts on the screen that help guide you through the process of
yeah.
the gameplay and the action.
Defeat the Yiga clan with attacks
But
that make a
you also
loud
can turn
noise.
those off if you want to.
What? What does that mean? A loud attack. What is a loud attack? Never watched or played.
So
Dang.
I'm at this.
They're a lot of
location,
fun.
and
I
it
recommend
looks like my objective is to.
So if you want to watch
defeat the
someone,
enemies with loud attacks. So
you can.
I think I
That
need
Ball Gamer does a lot of Zelda playthroughs
Oh, I
on
can't
his
use
channel.
right now.
If you want to watch him
I
do
will
those,
wait
he
for
streams
my-
for like hours at a time,
my
like
root
way
goes
longer
up
than I do. But
first,
he does good Zelda streams.
Make some noise,
Okay,
Chico.
so I'm going
Do
I'll
it.
do that. Hold on.
So you just bomb them.
This guy's really
You have to
getting
kill a
into it.
certain amount of enemies with bombs.
So as you can see, when you use the Sheikah
Oh, they're
rune,
probably
there
trying
is a
to
little bit
summon
of
like
a
a
wait time for it to charge
Molduga,
back up
maybe?
before you can use it again.
I don't really understand.
Which is very
this.
similar to how it
Smooth
works in
advertising.
Breath of the
Thank you. Thank you.
Wild.
I
Oh man,
try.
that was a
I'm
gorgeous
just
takeout
recommending
right
content
there.
I enjoy. Accidentally unsubscribed and subscribed
And
again. I
the
don't think you
reason
guys
I
for
guess-
using these loud attacks.
Wait, was it
to
actually a
call forth
Molduga?
A certain familiar.
I knew
monster.
it.
And
Wait,
there he is.
no, that's a
Oh,
different
man.
thing than a Molduga, right?
Look
Sure it's
how-
not a lady, though?
I think he's beautiful.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he's too
Molduga.
scary. And
It
he's
is
coming after me,
Molduga.
so
That's what I thought.
will
I
do
remembered it
this.
right.
Bye-bye.
It's a little
let's go ahead
overpowered,
and,
I
like,
think.
That's it.
Let's
No.
escape
Yeah, this is the
to
entire-
the main menu while we can.
What?
Okay.
That's
So
lame.
we're gonna go back to the world map.
It shouldn't be the
which
Moldu
shows some
King.
of
Yeah,
the,
yeah. I didn't. I thought it was the
gameplay,
Moldu King when it first
between
came out.
battles.
But,
leveling
that's-
up
yeah, it's just a standard
characters,
Molduga.
strengthening weapons.
You don't get to
and
see a full
unlocking
Molduga
things.
very often.
There it is. Very
Oh,
familiar
so this is how it works. It's region
map of
based.
Hyrule. Chico, do you want to tell us a little
That
bit
dude in the
about
top right is vibing.
Yeah, so if you ever play, like original Hyrule
You're getting
Warriors
items. Can you
game,
cook
or
on the
maybe
map? Maybe,
different,
I don't know.
Warriors game.
Oh, there is a
you
two-player mode
might
as
be
well. Was there a
familiar with
two-player
how
mode
the
in the
menu
last one?
look like. You
Baby
will go
Guardian
from
be
chapter
vibing?
1 to
Baby
3
Guardian
type
do be
thing. But
vibing.
this one, you actually
check the odds, hang
go
on.
to different chapters and locations using the map of Hyrule.
Oh, yeah.
the,
From
Legend of
Scott
Zelda Breath of
Falco.
the
Okay, you
Wild.
could have just said Scott
And,
Falco.
when
I would have
first saw
known what
this,
you
I
meant.
was literally
Dude, Scott
screaming
Falco's
because it was
videos are
so
amazing.
gorgeous, and
I
just
love
loved it.
his. I love his stuff. It's so
because
good.
it's a Hyrule Warriors game, when you're playing the
Yeah, you
stages,
get mighty
you
bananas.
collect a lot of
Maybe you
different
can,
type of
because in the
materials.
last game you had like
So
the bazaar.
using those materials,
kinda do
you
that.
can unlock different locations on the map, like the stables,
Unlock
other
different
training grounds,
locations.
and
Maybe that's
and
what the
even,
items
like,
are used for.
different
I don't know.
dishes, you can cook type thing.
Oh, banana.
So one of the things I wanted to show is actually here, blacksmith. So it is a Hyrule Warriors
Okay.
game, so you will be collecting a lot of different weapons.
Dubious food is
while
OP
you are
in this
the
game.
stage.
Yes, please.
Not
Hello,
like
Aviana.
Breath
Welcome to
of
the
the
stream.
Wild,
This
you
isn't my
go,
usual
the
content.
weapons do
I
not
usually
break
play the
during
games
stage,
instead of
but
reacting
you
to
can
stuff.
use these,
But I play
weapons you
Splatoon, I
collected
play
to
Pikmin, I play
strengthen
Zelda,
your,
stuff,
primary
Minecraft.
use weapon.
I stream a
So,
lot of things. I also make
right now
videos.
I'm using
So welcome.
this sword.
Pre-orders
There's
get a
other
free
different type of
ladle.
weapons
My
I can
God.
get, and different,
I do like that's
way
all
to
the
use it.
weapons from Breath
So
of the
I want
Wild.
to use.
Oh, and it's none of the rusty ones, too.
sledgehammer,
That's a nice
little
touch, actually.
sledgehammer, and fuse them with all the materials I got so far.
With the level
And I
1
think
soup
I'm-
ladle that you will not neglect.
You do get a free soup,
Don't you
soup
dare.
ladle.
Okay, so
Okay.
It probably will be $60.
I
See,
was
this is a
worried.
new game, though. This is a new game. This isn't
No, you
actually.
said-
This
you
isn't like a
So-
remaster or anything.
Yes,
It's
it's
a
you can
brand
use
new
up to
game
5
with mechanics from
different
an old
weapons,
game.
and then you
So yeah,
can,
no, this game will
strengthen.
100% be
You, of course, have to use
$60.
the
There's no
rupees,
way
so make
around
sure
that.
You collect the rupees when you are in the stage too.
Yeah, so
And
this is
now I have
basically how
my,
it works
sledgehammer
for
leveled
how
up
it
to
worked in
5,
Hyrule Warriors
so I can
Definitive
use
Edition.
that.
But you just have more weapon options.
Another thing is the materials you collected. You can.
To be honest, I'm
make
okay
a
with anything that
dish.
we changed on
So
Breath of the Wild too, but I
see
really
this
want there to be a
one's
new map
ready.
because my favorite aspect
So
of Breath of the Wild was
sword,
exploration and
fish,
combat.
And
Well,
you
they
need the
changed some things from the
materials
map, but
5
like canonically they
fish,
can't
so I
change
have
that
the
much.
trout.
Oh, you can cook stuff.
Now,
There you go.
I
There's
love
your
that
answer.
dish,
Whoever asked that in the
so I
chat.
can earn the recipe
Haven't actually played a
for
Warriors
chili
game, but you
fish
can
stew.
you spam a button and win, or is there strategy to it? Early on,
Right,
or
and
at
the
least this is
recipe
the only
can
Warriors game I've played is
to,
Hyrule Warriors Definitive
give your
Edition.
characters a
But
little bit of
in the
a
beginning, you
buff
can just
before
spam
you go into
buttons.
battle.
It doesn't matter. Even on hard
and there are a
mode,
bunch
it's
of
still
different
laughably
types that
easy.
have different effects, so it's pretty fun
But
to
like once you get to near the
collect
end of the
them and see
game,
what they do.
you do have to do actual strategy because
Yep.
you have
And,
time
by
missions.
defeating
oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so by defeating monsters and
I just
getting
hope they're
those
not exact
materials,
copies. Well, they
you can
can't
also
be.
turn them into these other quests,
The-
which you
the
can use to
actual,
unlock, bonus combos or extra
area.
health or
Like
other such things.
what's it called?
But the thing I really like
the
about
landscape
these
will
is that
be,
they have
but like
little
I think
stories,
locations would be
that
changed
go
a
along with
lot.
them.
Like a lot of stuff would be
little
refinished,
glimpses
and they
into
might
the
make it more like a
characters'
normal
lives
Zelda game with
between
more
battles
dungeons
during
and
this
such.
war.
That'd be cool.
The one that we just did, for example, is about a young child in Hateno village who wants to build a monster dummy so that they can practice using a
There's side
two-handed
quests in
sword.
this game?
And so Link actually brings the materials to make the dummy,
Oh,
creates this dummy, helps them build it, and then they train together. And that's how Link is able to come up with an extra move for his two-handed sword.
okay, side quests.
And I love it because Link's from Hateno
Better
village.
story. I don't care about
so
gameplay.
it's
Just
very
give us
cute.
something,
Links
anything more
into
story
his
related.
life.
Are you talking for this game or Breath of the Wild too?
Yeah, the world building.
So-
Shards are
is
fun little
excellent in
challenges,
this
but I miss
game.
proper dungeons. I agree. I think they're both good.
You just
I think maybe some mix of the two would be good. Also, we're up to 7:15. We'll see if that comes through in
I'm going into
Streamlabs.
the training mission where.
Sorry,
I
every
can
time I
actually
alt
use
tab,
this
it goes
sledgehammer
black
to
for a second.
showcase how the
I'm just checking on the
two-handed
stream.
sword
Seems to be
and
working well right now,
weapon
though.
Will work in this game. And so I changed my weapon.
You got
and I
pig
guess I
step.
can take
Nice
that
short
fire.
step.
Yeah. Yeah, you can unlock different pieces of armor as you progress through the game.
So if there are 900
and
Koroks in
can,
this game too, I
equip
doubt it.
or, I guess, unequip them and dress him up however you want.
Being
Nice.
careful
Yeah,
not
what
to
are you
take off the
talking
pants.
This is
And also,
training attire.
Have you checked the shop area on the SMP? I don't think you're talking to me with that
And
one.
we also, this is the chili fish skewer we just
Damage
got
from
the
fire.
recipe
Yeah, so you get meal effects. That's cool.
location. So I
Story
can
is
use that.
just not there in the original.
Right, and
What
every
do you
character
mean?
will react differently to
It's me,
the,
AJ?
Dishes that you
Alright.
cook for them.
I'm not 100% sure who you're
and
talking
some
about,
characters
but
even have
Hello.
favorite dishes, and they'll say something different.
Link doesn't
when
have
you give them
underwear in
their
this
favorite
game.
dish. So it's a lot of fun to try out a bunch
Link.
of different recipes and
Nude
see
Link.
which
Both of
your
them?
characters prefer.
I think Breath of the
Yeah,
Wild would
and
have
if you
plenty
watch
of
the
story.
TGS,
There was so
live
much
stream,
backstory
you
to
might
that
have
game.
seen the cutscene where it's showing the tower actually.
I
raising
don't
from the
recognize.
ground.
There's been a lot of
And
AJs.
tower is actually going to be
AJ's a pretty
base
like
for
common name. I
Link,
feel like. I
whenever
know there's
he
been
goes to the
multiple on the
next
channel, so I
mission.
don't know who it is.
So I think you just saw him kind of like warping from.
What
the
happened though,
tower to
plot
that
wise?
new
Are you talking
location,
during the game?
where I'm
Because
gonna be
there was
showcasing
there was a lot of
200
backstory. There
training
wasn't
sessions.
as much story that actually went on, other than like
Right.
all of the story was
So
learning about
yeah,
the
it
backstory.
is a training.
But there was still
mission.
story to the game.
Hey, don't jump me.
I mean,
there's no
the
judgment.
two-handed sword is a lot of
If
work.
anything, I just feel bad for Link.
For a sacrificed
No,
strong
you know,
attack?
he
I guess
works
there's
up
less
quite a
fabric
What
to
is
get
that?
through fighting.
I thought I had a lot of character development, backstory, really
Yeah,
enjoyed the
so
character.
as
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can see, this is a training
Wish there was a
level, so you're
post-calamity
fighting
thing in Breath of the
against
Wild.
a lot of
I would
Hyrulean
love to
soldiers.
see something like
And
what happened after
using the
Breath of the Wild,
two-handed
story-wise. That'd be
sword,
cool.
Which,
Backstory, I only know Lionel
you
grinding
know,
mood.
aesthetically does look a lot like how it was used in Breath of the Wild.
But like Breath of the Wild had more
in this
story
game-
than most Zelda
it's-
games
it's
have.
Slower, but more powerful than the one-handed sword.
Why is he killing the village? It's
But
a
the,
training ground type
fun,
thing.
Fun thing about it is that he can
You just eat something, or
he can use the unique action to strengthen his strong attacks. In exchange, he takes a little bit of temporary.
you don't know enough
damage.
about the champions, and the
Um,
ending is lame as all hell.
like that. And in order to kill that,
I mean,
temporary
well, there's
damage,
DLC
you
that
press
gives
X
more.
to,
I agree the
keep
champions
the
had
middle
more
in the
potential.
middle of
But
battle.
it's not like you can't say there's no story to that game. But yeah, there was
I
more.
love
The champion just
animation
didn't really
eating.
play a part in that game.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, I
But
love
they
the
have
animation
to
for him eating.
in Breath of the
yeah,
Wild
near
if
too.
she'll do it for us.
Or yeah, in Breath of the Wild too, in the prologue.
Get
type
to some
thing.
enemies. Oh no, not quite. Okay, so
Wii Sports
one of
Swordplay
those
Showdown has trained me for this.
is
Same.
highly aggressive.
Link,
And
please stop this. The accident happened 2 years ago.
Then we will see what happens, and hopefully we'll get an opportunity to show you that because I love it.
Nom nom nom.
What food does this man
Okay,
have?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh
Okay.
god dang.
Aggressive food eating.
I love it.
Shockwave
I-
blast.
It's me, AJ Saga. I think I think I recognize your name now. That's more clarification.
I love that
Thank you.
they included that
Why Zelda
in-
name after a
in this
character you
game
can't
as
even
part
play
of
as because it's
actual,
because the
fighting
original
style
game
for
is the
two-handed
Legend of
sword.
Zelda.
I think it's a great
Literally
homage
where it
to
comes from.
Breath of the Wild and people who played it like I did.
How much longer
which
is the
to say
stream? I don't know.
having a,
They spent an hour on
stockpile
Pikmin,
of
so they'll probably
apples
spend an
or
hour on this
something
game.
in
So we probably got like.
my inventory.
Well, no, they only
so I
spent
could
45 minutes on
chow
Pikmin because I
down
was streaming
when
for
I'm
15 minutes
being
before.
blown back by
So I don't know. We probably
a
got
strong
like
attack that did
30
lots of
minutes
damage.
left of this part of it. Link took the Irish foods.
aggressively
Link is
eat your
Link
apples
caused the
instead of
Irish famine. Link is
Aggressively
the
eat
British.
your apples. It's the only way
I
to
know I'm
eat
saying all this,
apples
but this is
in
one of my
this game.
favorite games in general, so don't take it as I hate it. Oh yeah, no, I didn't take that as well.
Alright,
You can
how
still be
many
critical of a
photos do we
game
have?
and enjoy it, is my opinion. I'm very critical of Pikmin 2.
yeah.
I still enjoy the game a lot.
Alright. Yeah, we're getting there. We're more than halfway.
He also gets health back whenever he does
I'd
that. Link
also
seems
like
really
to point
powerful.
out that this location.
Do you know what other
is
games they
very
will do?
familiar. It appeared
No?
as ruins.
I don't know.
In Breath of the Wild.
What
But now,
what
before the
what do you
calamity,
take
it's
me as?
in
Some
its
sort of Nintendo
heyday.
ambassador or something? I'm not that popular.
And,
I love Sword
it's
Art
very
Online
cool
even
to
though
see
it's
what
crap.
It looked like when it
Yeah, it's like you
before it
can
got
enjoy.
destroyed.
There's a point where it's so bad that you can enjoy it,
Yeah,
and there's
I
things
think
that
so.
it's like
Maybe
it's
show
just
us,
good,
some
good
light-
enough to
lightning
enjoy.
rod action.
What is he doing?
Oh,
they were
we did get to
blocking
see
and
the ice rod
unblocking.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
New story in DLC, Zelda talking to the champions before they were champions and trying to get them to join.
You can do it.
I mean, okay, that's interesting story-wise,
So,
but you
as
can't
you
just
can see,
consider the
that
story. You kind of have to
She's
think through
timing her
gameplay as
attacks
well.
For when that weak point gauge comes out. The big strategy against these stronger enemies.
This man's
is
dying words were to
cut down that
compliment
weak point
Link
gauge and
nonchalantly.
create an opening. So you
What
can
are some
do,
so bad it's good games you've played?
counterattack, which can be
Um,
very powerful.
trying to think of some. Because I have some in mind, but I don't
Nice one. A little bit
remember.
more.
Like, okay, any of the weird, like, game show games for the Wii, for sure qualify. Matt introduced me to the Where the Wild Things Are games a while
I
back.
love the two.
Yeah, there's tons of
games,
like online Flash games that are like that. What is
much.
happening?
I think
Okay,
it's my favorite.
Stunt Race
It's
FX.
so
Yes.
Satisfying.
Effing
you know, to just
extreme.
slam through all of these enemies. You know,
That
these
is a so
thousands
bad
and
it's good.
thousands of
It's so
enemies.
terrible, but it's so funny.
And also to
Yo,
like,
anyone
take a little
remembers
break to have a snack
Splash?
here and then.
I'm linking you all to that
lot of
video
fun.
after this.
Absolutely.
Everyone's gonna watch that video. It's
I'm
so
hoping
good.
that
It's one of my
I know your
favorites I've
favorite
ever
is
made.
the.
Show some
it's-
It
Flurry Rush, too.
underperformed. It should have gotten so many more
Oh,
views.
of course.
It deserves it.
I
It was-
suck at this thing.
That's like one of my favorite videos I've recorded, I
You
think.
don't.
It was
No,
so
you
good.
don't. You're doing great. You're
Cool
almost
Math Games
there.
stream win? Dude, I want to do
You
that
need to find
soon.
another one of those captains.
We're going to do a stream where we play Papa's games because there's too many people in the chat who didn't know it when I talked about it.
Yeah.
Nice. There we go.
Oh, hey,
yeah.
Daruk.
It's Daruk.
He's my favorite.
Why is the video so laggy? Is that me or is it them?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He moves surprisingly quickly for someone of his size, though, I have to say.
Yeah. Oh.
What the heck was that? You can just dodge
You can do
damage
it,
by being in an
Chico. I
attack?
believe in you.
Keep your own size. I mean, like, he's like 2 times
Oh
bigger.
my
Shouldn't
goodness.
Daruk be
Oh my
much
gosh.
bigger than that, technically?
That looks like
Why
a
does
little
Link
bit
have a
of
Sheikah
rough
slate? Who
play
knows?
For training.
They take their training very seriously.
There's
Nice.
I don't
Yeah,
think
wow.
consistency
Man,
matters
you
in
made
this
very
game
quick
much.
work of Daruk.
Wait,
Wait,
God.
what?
Yeah, you did.
That was a quick fight. I wasn't even
All
paying
right, let's
attention.
cut away from this for a second because we have one other thing we'd like to show you. Chico's got to set it up though. I love.
Dude, this
Daruk.
was pre-recorded.
He's so
they
great.
could have cut. They could have
such
cut.
Well, and
They
it's really
had the
fun
chance.
character.
They had the chance to edit, and they wanted
Yeah,
to
and it's
make
really-
it seem
it's
like a
cool
live
to
stream.
see all the various characters,
Bruh.
you know, that we know and love from Breath of the Wild, but seeing them in this different setting and seeing all of their
Yeah, the
special
last time I
moves and
mentioned
how
it, there
those
were tons of
differ.
people who are like, I don't know
I
what you're
do-
talking about.
I
It's
do
like,
really
no,
like
that's
seeing that,
illegal.
and I'm
You
excited
can't
for what
know
we're
about
about
the
to show
pop.
you
You
as
can't
well,
not know about the
you,
Papa's
the
games.
viewers.
Clearly, I'm so
Yeah,
good at staying on
it's
topic
great.
when I
It's-
know so much about Hyrule
It's
Warriors.
an amazing thing that they've done with this game to bring us into this era, you know, pre-calamity, and show us all these characters and show us the intricacies
I love the
of
Link
how
plush
they
in the background. when
interact
Kristen
and
is
how
talking.
they perform in battle. It's stuff that I think personally, as a fan of Breath of the Wild, I wish
What?
for
I just
so
noticed-
hard.
Why?
The chance.
Why
to be
is
able to
the person
see
on the
these guys
bottom
in
got
their
like a
prime.
fisheye
So
lens
it's
going
a lot
on?
of fun.
But like a really strong
And
fisheye
not to-
lens.
Not to bring the soup ladle up too much, but I do want to say I love that they included the soup ladle. You know, that they're bringing
kind of
it
a
back,
meme weapon
and
in
we
the
see
game.
those same
Hello, Cheesy.
touches from Breath of the Wild.
Just the
in this
taglines that
game.
tells the story
And
before
Chico
Breath of the
mentioned
Wild.
that the weapons
I
aren't
don't-
breakable, so
To me,
you
that's not
really
the appeal
could,
of this game.
You know,
The
put that
storyline has
soup
never been
ladle,
an
if you wanted
appeal
a serious
for
challenge. You could fight with the soup
Hyrule
ladle.
Warriors games.
Seriously.
You
It's
could
been the
use
gameplay.
weapons
The
to
gameplay
make
just
it a
looks
little
so fun
stronger.
and is so fun from
Yeah.
what I've played.
I love it. I love that when you use the soup ladle, you got the pot lid as a shield.
Oh yeah, is
too.
this young Impa?
All right, so
Totally.
we're looking at Impa now.
Yeah. So what I want to show is in the distance, but I need to take care of these guys first because.
Dude, they could have cut this. They
Nice.
could have cut this. Sorry, I'm being overly critical.
Ah!
So obviously, this is a new depiction of Impa that we're seeing here. But Chico is about to show us just what Impa is capable of. in the
I
gameplay.
still say I prefer the old version.
I
the
love
the
her.
old
I
Impa,
love
like
Impa
okay,
so
this
much.
move
I
set
think
looks
she's
amazing.
So much fun
But-
to play. She's so
like-
quick, and she has these different
Okay, so Impa,
jutsu attacks that she uses, like the summoning of the frog. And
Impa plays like Sheik. Impa is the Sheik of
You
this game.
did. That was an impressive
But,
use
like-
of the electric rod, I have to say.
It would. I legitimately.
And here we
I
have a
prefer
Hinox.
Impa's old look. I
love
prefer
it.
Impa's
So, yeah, as I
design
was
from
saying, Impa's
Hyrule
gameplay,
Warriors.
being able to absorb those symbols to create the clones and then
I
strengthen the
love
strong
how it
attack
looks.
when
It's
she has
a
all
different.
of her clones out is it's really fun. Takes a lot of strategy and timing.
I don't know. I mean, they changed the Sheikah
Nice.
drastically, I feel like.
And you can
in this
see
game.
her.
Impa's the only person who looks better old.
Her Sheikah
no,
rune
I wouldn't.
usage Does
I disagree with that, but I'm just saying, like, I prefer the
So we discussed earlier
for a game
usage
like
of
this.
runes in order to create openings
For a
to
game with this
counter,
sort of gameplay.
strong enemies.
Impa's design just
And
doesn't fit.
It's
to
even
me.
more
like this would
important
fit in
that
a
you
normal
do
Zelda
that
game.
when fighting these big
And like
monsters
objectively
too,
speaking, it looks
because,
good. I just don't think it
if you
fits
get
the
the timing
gameplay.
right on these. Oh, just
Nice.
like that. You can create
like
these
that.
He
really
vibing.
dramatic
How many
openings
times
for
have I said
yourself.
that this stream? I just stopped saying it.
And it really is vital that you get these weak point smashes in
That was
because
epic.
they do so much damage. And it can really make it easy to, or easier, I should
I don't
say,
understand
to
anything because I
take
don't
these
play
guys
Zelda.
out.
Fair enough.
To take
A
out
little
the
time
Orpheus that
remains.
was just having a nap,
Wait, is there a time limit?
minding his own business.
Why did it say
I
only a
don't know,
little
it's
time
okay.
remains?
Well, I mean, I would be grumpy too if I got woken up like that.
That's fair.
What is the after image?
Nice work,
She goes
Pico.
making short
On
work
the
of this guy.
right.
She really is.
I love that flying squirrel move.
I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to.
The maniacal laughter, yes.
There is a lot of after image in this game. But that's mostly because they're trying to make everything seem even faster
All
than
right,
it
I
is.
think that's
All right, I
all the
think
time we
that's-
have left for today. Let's stop beating up on this poor Hinox and let him go back to his nap. All right.
Wait.
Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Wait,
this
is that
was
it?
Hyrule Warriors Age
Is
of
this
Calamity,
you
which
playing on
releases Friday, November 20th.
Yeah, I'm the
We
one on
hope
the
you
top
enjoyed
right.
it. We sure
That's
did.
me.
And
And
have a great day.
have a great day.
Bye-bye.
You can't see me, but I'm waving. Or wait, that's the wrong hand. That was my right hand. There are your odds. Okay, well, I mean, the Pikmin stuff was way more interesting than the Hyrule Warriors thing. Short, you simp. Imagine being a simp. Hello, Noshi Stone. But yeah, I'm really excited for the Pikmin stuff. The Pikmin things look amazing. Can I go back and look at stuff, actually? Yes, I can. Wait. Why does it all show this? Oh. Oh, because it shows, like, the hour that it was still live. Okay, so, like, everything seems very similar other than the actual control scheme is different for the main game. I'm excited for the co-op. I really hope it's online, but I don't see that happening, unfortunately. Online mode would be perfect. Like, if they're going to go for... Because I think this is the first time they've had a multiplayer main story, which I think is a good start. And then maybe in Pikmin 4, they'll get the online thing figured out. Because I feel like it would be... logistically difficult to pull that off, but it doesn't seem like they improved the graphics, but maybe it's just how it's coming across in the video, because I would like to see a graphical increase. I'm gonna turn on the music again. There we go. Let me put that in the background. There we go. Okay, so I'm actually gonna turn it down a little bit on my end. But yeah, I mean, it all looks... Yeah, I figure some people gotta go. If you guys gotta go, appreciate you being here. Have a good day. I'll be streaming again tonight, but... Yes, this was really low quality. If you're talking about... Well, first off, what you guys are seeing is toned down. Like, I'm streaming in 720. You guys aren't gonna see high quality through the stream. Oh my god. Of course I cut to this part. It's gonna be lower quality for you guys than it will be for me. But basically, like... Even looking on here, it doesn't look like a graphical upgrade. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Because this game did have to be like put on on the gamepad in the previous version. Anyway, the graphics don't matter that much to me. I still think it's gonna be a really fun game. I'm glad there's gyro aim with the Pro Controller. That's going to be amazing. I'm really happy to see that. What else was I, like, really concerned about? I guess the side stories, because I didn't know anything. There might have been stuff shown already, but this is the first time I've actually seen gameplay of the side stories. And there's a lot of, I like the mission mode elements. I feel like it's good to have that, like, extra story. And mission mode's already really fun and a really good, it's got a really good working formula. So I think that's going to be, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to enjoy this game. Highlights the new mode about Pikmin, and the new controls are more consistent. Many things change, but overall it looks great. Yeah. I mean, all of the changes I'm cool with. I'm really, the difficulty mode. I don't know how challenging it's going to be. They said 60 in the field and other difficulty changes. I don't know what those other changes are. I wish they had gotten into that. Because for so many people, like, what are being called the Pikmin veterans, marketing-wise, people like me, people like Arlo, that's going to be the selling point of this game. That the selling points for me is the multiplayer main story, the new side stories, and the harder difficulties. Those are the 3 selling points for me. I have no other reason to buy this game other than to support the Pikmin series. And my hope is that this game sells really well, because if it does, there's a higher chance of Pikmin 4. Because for a while, it hasn't made that much sense to put that much time into a Pikmin 4. Like, this was an easier way for them to test the waters of Pikmin. Because the Pikmin franchise, I feel like, has kind of been an unknown. You know, let me look up Pikmin Sales. Because it's, you know, I mean, obviously, Nintendo's a company. The biggest driving force for them would be sales. Okay, Pikmin 1 sales. Great, it's not loading. Pikmin 1 sales. There we go. Pikmin sold about 1.19 million copies. Pikmin 2... That's not helpful at all. Pikmin 3... Dude, these are the least helpful sales ever. 210,000 in the US. That's what it says on Pikmin 3. Is all of our dead in Pikmin 3? Why is that a common search? Okay, no, I'm not even gonna try. Anyway, but yeah, each game sold about 1 million copies. So, like, they didn't do bad, but they didn't do great. But then, like, if this game sells really well, it's gonna drive them to make Pikmin 4, for sure. So, it would be great if this game did well, like, sales-wise. And so I think with them getting a lot of new players in, it does make sense that they're making it easier, but at the same time adding that challenge difficulty. I think that was the perfect move for them. Because making the game a little easier will appeal to the casual community, or like people who aren't familiar with the game. And then you have the challenge difficulty to appeal to the people who are veterans of the game. So, like, that's the best thing that I found out about today, because as far as I know, harder difficulties hadn't been confirmed until today. They might have been, but I hadn't heard anything about it. So that's a new thing for me. I guess I could say a couple things about Hyrule Warriors. I'm not really more or less inclined to buy the game after today. Honestly, like, I'm exactly where I was before. It looks like it'd be a fun game. I don't think I'll get it. The Sheikah Slate thing makes no sense, and Zelda's gameplay feels like kind of a downgrade to me, or at least, like, maybe her gameplay might be more interesting, but it was just so cool to have Zelda as a protagonist with a rapier. Like, that was just amazing. And then Impa's gameplay was so much fun. Impa was one of my favorite characters in that game. Honestly, I preferred, like, I didn't like the fast characters as much in Deluxe Edition. I kind of preferred the strong ones. I guess I could actually switch this over to have it be accurate. Oh yeah, Bingo Battle. I forgot that was a thing. It's basically, they just ported it over. And they didn't even show mission mode, which makes me think it's a direct port. Oh no, I agree. The new iterations of Impas, it does look cute. And it, like, objectively speaking, it looks good. I just don't think the cute art style fits as much with a game like Hyrule Warriors. Will there be more exploration with a wall jump? It seems like just a faster way to get... Excuse me, I'm getting the hiccups for some reason. Seems like a faster way to get off the walls for me. Because I saw them... It seemed like they used the wall jump once in the gameplay. And they kind of just like went flying off the walls. That's all that happened. So it doesn't seem like it's much of a vertical thing. It's just like... It's a horizontal boost, it looks like. Anyway, but yeah, Bingo Bow has basically been ported straight over. I don't understand how the grapes will work still. And I don't know how the random items work. Those didn't used to exist either. The minimap in the Gerudo area? Well, the minimap showed a lot. I would have to try to find it. That was this area. There was a lot going on. I mean, this map looks huge. Though it did look bigger when we were looking at the town area. Because, like, the fact that you can zoom in on the map shows that, like, yeah, this seems way bigger than it used to be. I loved Robbie on Breath of the Wild. I'm so happy he's back. Is Robbie back? I never actually saw it. I hope they cover the issues the original plot had. I think they are just trying to, like, fill in some plot holes with Breath of the Wild. Using Breath of the Wild 2 in this game. But yeah, I mean, the areas seem huge, and like the gameplay's staying mostly the same, which is great because the Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition gameplay was super fun. The whole game was based on memories. Yeah, exactly. It had a lot of lore, but the lore wasn't about... I mean, I feel like you can say that all Zelda games are like this, though. Because when you think about Wind Waker, most of the lore of Wind Waker is that 100 years ago the whole world got flooded. That's what most of that lore is about. And you get told about the past. So this isn't some new thing with Zelda games. Hypera, I see you. Yeah, that was me. That was me speaking. I'm just looking back on what I already was talking about. I still love the, wow, Pikmin 3 seems really great. Hey, it's me! I'm saying stuff. My lips are perfectly synced to exactly what I am saying. Please... Okay, there we go. Now I'm talking, I don't even know. It's not about the lore, it's the story that happens during the game. Yeah. But, like, I still think Breath of the Wild's lore was fine. Also, best song in Pikmin 1. Just got it. Well, not best. Why is it replaying? What? Why is it playing twice? Face... God dang it. I set myself up for the face reveal joke, didn't I? Honestly, this was super fun. I want to do more of these. Face reveal win. I really do. Like, this was amazing. I don't know. I've never done reaction style content. The one time, like, literally the one stream I did that wasn't just playing a game was just me. It was the birthday stream. That's the only one I could think of that wasn't like that. But this is the first time I've done something like this. It was fun. Like, if I'm gonna do reaction stuff, it'll be to, like, Nintendo Directs and Nintendo Treehouses and stuff like that. Alright, Par, I'm leaving you for Phil's. Fair enough. This stream's pretty much over. I don't know what I'm gonna do from here. We might find someone to raid. We got quite a few people here. But the Wild had a good plot, but some of the things were left unanswered. Yeah. I think they were literally, like, planning to leave stuff out to show off in other games. That's what it felt like, anyway. I can't confirm that. Let's see who's live right now. I think Bald ended his stream already, or at least it looks like it. Anyone know if Bald's still alive? Because if he is, we could go raid him. No, he just ended his stream like 4 minutes ago. Do you think you'll play Breath of the Wild 2? Yeah, for sure. I really want to play that. Currently, most of my focus is on Pikmin, but I'm excited for Breath of the Wild as well. I could always send you guys to the video I was telling you about. What if they update Breath of the Wild to show what the picture that Purah gives looks like? The picture that Purah gives. You'll have to remind me. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Anyone know if Bald's still alive? That bug gamer is dead. Dun 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 dun. Clearly. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Should I send you guys to my last Pikmin video, or I don't know where to go from here. Usually when no one's live, it's like a Splatoon stream or something, and so I find a Splatoon streamer to raid. Guess we could just end off the stream, and I'll see you guys in a few hours for my next one. Does anybody have someone you'd like me to raid? Because if you do, I would consider it. I was gonna say, I assume they just ended the stream, right? Yeah. That's what I figured. Skull streaming? We could probably raid Skull. Why did I go to my YouTube studio? Skull shirt. Isn't he just Skull Shirticle now? Didn't he remove the TCG? Oh no, he's just Skull. Mario 35. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's go raid him. Alright, let me get on the stream. He only has like 70 viewers right now. I mean, yeah, he has a big sub count, but he doesn't have a lot of viewers. Alright, hashtag Pararaid, head on over there, show some support. And thank you all so much for sticking around. I appreciate it. It's been a fun experiment today, and I hope you all enjoyed. Bye, guys. I'll see you all tonight for Super Paper Mario.